So on our end, back at the tournament grounds or tournament fields, we had our little sparring match with a group of three very large and in charge gentlemen. Um, it kind of was, an interesting fight to say the least. Things happened, and for the most part, won. Then, huh?
They were big boys.
They were big boys.
They sucked.
I decided to go murder hobo on one of them, but then get waffle stomped by the big boy.
Yep. But we made it through, and with an acceptance of the display for considering them as part of the team and whatnot. They were both Cayenne and Perry were accepted into the fold with the expectations. I think they are each going to be paid 500 gold pieces for their cooperation. And so on and so forth. That was mainly our end. We found out that Animal Crossing is a real thing in this world.
Dr. Moreau's Animal Crossing.
Dr. Moreau.
It's not that serious.
I'm just saying.
Little woodland creatures that have a high functioning society.
Yeah, and they pray to creepy guys their god.
Specifically, I said they did not pray to him.
Well, they didn't.
No, they praise him. They don't pray to him.
Yeah.
But yeah, don't really remember a lot of what was going on during that. Kind of zoned out. But yeah.
I think Honda knows.
But
I retract my statement.
what do I know?
I don't know what happened on your end.
We met a bunch of adorable little creatures.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I remember.
That you got traumatized into thinking about only creatures.
They were very cute. That's all I know.
There was like an otter
Yeah.
person.
Yeah. Oh wait! Oh my god. What was his fucking... The one who gave us the food.
It's in chat,
Oh.
I think.
It was a cat, right? And he gave him fish.
It was an orange tabby with
Gave you
no shoes, little overall, like
Just
and a small cotton shirt.
I love it. Oh, and I think at one point, Quill needed to breathe into a paper bag, and you give him the bag of holding. I remember that.
Yeah, and that didn't work.
It didn't work because he's like, I want air, and it's like, it's not doing the opposite pressure. This is bullshit.
This is not. I need something that will air.
I think I said that man's name was Wilbur.
Wilbur. The tiny little cat man.
No, Wilpur.
Wilbur? Yes. Yes.
I love it.
Wilpur! The fish hunger.
Love
But
it.
yeah, we'll skip past some scary bits that you may or may not have escaped from. I don't know what you're gonna do.
I don't know what I'm gonna do either.
Yeah. So, you're together again the day before the assignment.
I mean, I got to leave.
You got there somehow.
Wonderful.
That's all I'm going to say about it.
That's all that. Listen, Stang helped out.
Sure.
It was you.
All right, so they just kind of walk back in out of nowhere.
They rejoin.
All right. Master Morrow. It's good to see Master Morrow, Lady Holson, Master Quill. It's good to see all of you back.
It's good to see you guys too.
I take it hopefully your trip was eventful and fruitful. Perhaps you were out doing some, I can only assume, some reconnaissance maybe? What did you find?
That's a loaded question. And one that I don't know if I'm at liberty to say.
I see. So then what did you do?
You know, I think it's best I don't answer that, because I met up with some unsavory.
I see. Well,
Unsavory like privacy.
Well, you missed a rather eventful couple of days between doing research and having a fun or an interesting sparring match, I guess you could call it, with some ruffians in a fighting ring. But I have some people to introduce to you.
Oh,
Hello. My name's
The-
Kay. You can call me Kay.
The moment you say unsavory types, you just see an echo of Wilbur just crying.
all right, but we did meet a very nice little cat guy. He was wearing overalls and he gave us fish sticks. It was actually.
Are y'all okay? I got. Are y'all having some good shit? 'Cause I don't mind sharing. I mean, mind if I call Kay?
Lady Cayenne.
What? That's the only explanation for whatever he just said out of his mouth.
Yeah, well,
Either way, this half goat here is named Cumin.
Cayenne. It was
Cayenne.
That's pretty
It's Cayenne. Not cumin. Not cumin. Not paprika. That's my little sister.
What?
Cayenne.
And the little wing thing on her shoulder is Bobby? I forget your name.
The fairy.
Didn't even notice.
Excuse me?
Yeah, Springer is Lady Perry.
See, this is why titles are important.
Name's
Well,
Gab.
sorry, we weren't born with a silver spoon in our mouths. Well,
Neither was I.
A treasure trove.
Nah.
There's more to it than that. A conversation for another time. But either way, they will be joined. Go ahead. Sorry.
Yes, hi, my name is Gab.
Hi, Alex.
Nice to meet you.
I'm Perry. And you see the tiny little fairy just waving from Cayenne's shoulder.
From the background, Bill drags himself in.
Be careful with Perry. She has a tooth fetish.
What?
Okay, that's okay.
Oh,
Literally what I
Jeez.
am. Which also
I wouldn't use such a word. She does have a fascination with teeth, though, it seems.
not in a weird sense like you think she has.
Perry,
Healthy fascination.
Perry's going to fly off of Cayenne's shoulders, just in the air, and she's just gonna gesture to herself. I'm a fucking tooth fairy. It's literally
Cayenne just does the presentation hands like, that's what she fucking is.
literally what I do, and it's not like I'm taking things without permission.
No one here has ever seen a tooth fairy.
Whatever it is, I still think it's a fetish. Yes,
Keep saying that again.
A fetish is defined as an excessive and irrational devotion or commitment to a particular thing.
I I just like to use them.
She's Harry. What do you expect her to be fascinated with? Books or tackle boxes?
You literally gave me a tooth from Zara.
Yes, because you seem to be really into it.
I just think they're cool.
Wait, so what kind
That's
of
a little harsh there, Mr. Dragon Man.
There's no need for all this unnecessary misunderstanding.
Harry is smiling like she's not offended at all. She's like, it's literally what I am.
Yeah, you know, Cayenne just being like, watch it, buddy.
I don't think he means it in the way we're supposed to take it, I think. I don't know.
Well,
I guess you can just call it emotions from that fine.
She's just gonna tilt her head and look at Akir. Is that supposed to be insulting? Are you insulting me? I genuinely can't tell if you're trying to insult me or not.
No, a fetish is described as an obsession, obsession or dedication to a specific object or thing.
I wouldn't call it.
But from what I hear about modern humans these days, it means sexually obsessed.
Oh
No,
I
I just use.
Oscar walks in. What?
Oscar, do we need to talk about the gods again?
No, I'm out of here.
Yeah, fuck this shit. I don't need a 3-hour lesson.
I'll go in the gutter. I don't want to do this anymore.
why does Oscar look so scared?
they're
Because the gargle nards or whatever.
What?
So, if I remember correctly, it was something about the gnome god and his rather. What's a good way of putting it?
He pokes you, Gallon, and like tells you to like come near.
Okay.
Because you're taller than he is.
Yeah.
By a significant margin.
I'll leave down.
Don't get him started. He won't stop. And then he'll tell you about
What?
Just don't.
I'm guessing his version of Birds and the Bees.
But it's talking about the birth of his gods.
What?
I asked him a question, and then he turned into my dad, but with gods. When my dad has a new invention.
What?
And somebody breaks it.
I'm sorry. You went?
I showed a gif about what happened.
What the fuck?
Cayenne's just gonna lean into Perry. Just say the word. We'll take the money. We'll fucking leave. Just give me a sign.
She's
What?
just gonna pat Cayenne. I want to see where this goes. These people seem fun.
I'm just saying. If things go south, you just give me a sign. We'll
He
fucking
asked
leave.
me. He was asking me about religion, so I started telling him about the first world, the dragon gods, and everything that whatever.
He whispered. He couldn't tell me a difference between him and Olsen.
What?
He never asked
Without
about
going in. He asked. So what's the difference between you and Olsen?
Yeah,
And all yours, yours was gifts.
And I answered.
And-
Oh
yeah, you did.
The answer, and then he kept asking different. And then he kept going on and on. Like he started deeper questions about relationships with gods and stuff like that. He started literally asking about religion. I didn't just jump into it.
Yeah, no.
But you kind of took it to an interesting level. Like, you took it to 11.
I took it to an interesting level, but I did not initiate it.
No. And that's fair. He regrets it.
This poor kid.
What was it? Vaughn steps in. Well, now that everyone is back, we only have a limited amount of time to start making preparations and some plans moving forward concerning the tournament ahead. I am assuming, hopefully correctly, Master Morrow, that you will be joining us in the tournament, yes?
Of course I'm joining.
All right, that's good. That's good. Then we have Lady Perry and Lady Cayenne joining us as well. They will be very useful I give you a quick rundown on their skill sets and their basically, class information. So one's Cayenne's a ranger and Perry's a rogue.
Yes, sir.
You're going to have a lot of fun with me, Perry.
And so that makes 5 of us. Lady Holson looks preoccupied with something that I guess you guys encountered.
I also don't know if she would fight on our behalf anyway.
Yeah, Quill will join, right?
I mean,
It just looks at you.
Quill, your job is to document it.
Are you paying me now?
I'll pay you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Why?
Gallon whips out his gold purse.
Akira just pointed a thumb to the 2 Fae. I already paid them 250 gold each. I'll pay you.
I give Quill 300 gold.
What takes it in hand? Am I going to be a glorified stenographer?
Sure. Your job is whatever you want. Your job is whatever you want. I just want you to take notes about what happens during this tournament.
Vaughn thinks for a second.
I mean,
As opposed to a non-glorified one?
Don't tempt me.
I'm sorry, I was just confused.
Today is not for you, sir.
Understood.
Well, there's 100 after you're done.
Yes.
Am
I'm
I'm going to have to be in the tournament with y'all, and people will. How do I record?
You sit in the stands and watch with everyone else, except you take notes. You do not have to fight.
So I am your strategist?
Documenter.
Stenographer. Okay.
For notes you take, we will again be able, as he said, strategist, be able to build strategies based on who's over's left.
Do we have a number of people that we need?
Well, my understanding is we need recommended roughly 6. I don't think there's a limit of how many people should enter, let alone if there's a necessary number, but I think it's somewhere recommended 6, maximum of 12.
Right.
Maybe we should. Well,
right now, there's Galen, Vaughn, the 2 fairies, myself, and Zara.
I'm sorry.
Only one of us.
Wait, pets count?
do pets count?
Yes.
Well, they have another one.
Well, not pets. Pets that are not summoned counts. Such as Zara counts because she doesn't have a time limit. There's not a concentration spell to keep her here. She counts.
Then mine counts.
There you go, mister.
And Galen just out his sword.
You're
100% yours does not count.
No, it does not count. No, it has a time limit.
Did it? Does it?
Yeah. Sharon has a time limit. You can only use it on one person.
I thought it had. Oh, okay. Then never mind. It is.
Let's go to the board.
Yeah.
Shall we?
It costs 3 sorcery points to summon him. It's a bonus action. It's a dire wolf.
Well, it's a little different.
At the start, whatever, you point it at a target and it just hunts down that single target.
Nah, mine does that.
It can
There
use
we
its action. It can use its action only to attack its target. The hound can make opportunity attacks, but only against its target.
That's if it was straight up that.
It's not
It's
just
similar to
somewhat-
that.
But at the time limit of 5 minutes.
Yeah. As a bonus action, you can use 5 Hemocraft dice. It lasts for an hour.
Alright.
But it counts.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't count towards number of
Other
competitors.
things. It's like having conjure animals, but a little
Like-
bit better.
Lasts for an hour.
Huh?
It doesn't say it has a time limit in the description. Once it's summoned.
Mm-hmm.
And well, seeing as it's based off the Hound of Omen, 5 minutes, but liking to just say an hour.
But you can keep doing it technically because you can just regain Hemocraft.
Someone to do it.
So
Alright. So one
So
hour.
yeah,
alright. Ouchie.
so Vaughn stays vigilant on any news or announcements or anything like that for the next coming days.
Oh, Galen, also don't use any of your abilities in plain sight. There's been a scrying sensor here, and it seems to be watching Oscar, but you never know.
Oh, fun.
Buddies within, like, stepping range.
I mean, base strategy should be we should try and avoid using a majority of our higher level skills early on in the tournament to begin with. We want to make sure to keep any and all people, onlookers who are trying to develop said strategies against us, to not know what we're capable of for the longest amount of time possible.
Of course, if we're going to use them, because it's better to use them than lose.
Of course, as necessary, but if you believe you can manage a fight without using your, say, transformations, let's try and avoid that as long as possible. That being said, like I said, Vaughn stays vigilant for any notifications, announcements, or anything like that.
You do so.
Mm-hmm.
Any other interactions for this day? Or
Uh,
things you'd like to do?
that's up to Galen. The rest of us have already done our stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Galen's ready.
Oh yeah.
I'm ready! The next day, everyone hears a gonging noise. Like heavy, like large church bell. And people seem to be making their way to the Citadel.
Are we supposed to be following them?
I believe so. I think it has something to do with the upcoming tournament. So perhaps it's best that we go.
Hey, like, Galen's gonna wear his mask.
Okay. And you're attuned to it?
Yep.
Nito Bagito. It currently takes the form of a helmet rather than a mask.
Oh?
Of almost a blank face, besides the one horn reaching backwards.
That's sick.
Just a silhouette of features. Kind of like the Final Fantasy Dark Knight.
I'm looking it up. That's sick.
I believe that's the correct one. Yep, that's a similar one. Okay. All right. So you all go and start to coalesce, and there seems to be a very big division of people that are going into one entrance, while there seems like more competitors going into another, funneling into the center of the citadel.
Is there like a sign, contestants this way, onlookers this way?
No.
Vaughn will pipe up and ask someone, is there a particular difference between which entrances? I notice like just to some random person, I noticed there's some division going on here. Is there something we should know?
Yeah, if you're participating, go with the participants, and looks over the sea of mercs.
Vaughn with his meek laugh. Thank you very much. This is gonna be fun.
And then he goes off. What a weirdo.
Vaughn gestures for everyone to follow him. He's, he has his poncho covering him, again, very small frame, and he's kind of like, nervously clasping his hands together as he's leading the group down the path that apparently all of these people are going.
Yeah.
All of the participants are going.
You see as you enter this very deep Colosseum-like tower, there are, just at a glance, over 40 groups.
Of roughly 6 or so?
Between 6 to 12.
Oh boy. So we're on the lower end.
Mm-hmm.
Fun.
Perry's just it's okay, size doesn't always matter.
And then you see a half giant.
Oh. Yep. I'm not so much worried about the size. It's just our reliance on our innate ability to adapt is going to be put on absolute showcase more so than other teams is all.
Rely on me and I'll get us through.
We must rely on everyone, Ashbringer. I'm confident in our ability, sure, it's just having a lighter sense of tactical ability may be a obstacle in the future, is all.
They found
Not
you.
something you can't... Huh?
The voice just chills down your spine as you hear the voice of your new friend, Elliot.
Master Elliot, it's good to see you here.
Master,
it's sorry.
I don't know about it.
Forgive me. It's pay it no mind. It's just an honorific.
Okay.
Perry is shoulder and she's got her hood up and she just kind of waves.
You decided to join. Is it just you, or do you have yourself a troop of your own?
Oh, that's my group. And he just points to the people that were running that ring.
So, who's this?
Oh, this was he was part of the troop that was running that combat ring that we joined. He actually aided us in finding a appropriate match to test Lady Perry's and Lady Cayenne's abilities when we needed to, just to make sure that they were up to par.
Galen, when this individual points You recognize people. You recognize the group that inserted themselves into the prison you were locked in and started the jailbreak.
Oh shit.
And this individual is about like 6 foot, 6'2", like in that range. Long, like golden wheat hair.
They're about to recognize abilities in combat. Fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, this person immediately gets in your personal space. You seem fun.
Well, I'm glad that you decided to join.
Well, you told me that it would be fun.
I
Many
hope
people to play
it's
with.
to your liking. I don't know what to expect, but judging by your physique, you should have plenty of fun, I believe. Hope so.
He just like, I hope so. I mean, you said it was going to be fun.
I hope I am not made a liar. I can only expect that the best the best the world has to offer being here, that we can only expect the best that the God King has to offer is here.
Wait, like in
Yes.
that the pull there from like the divine connection that I have
Yes.
with character. Does she
Yes,
know
it is.
of it?
Mm-hmm. She knows it's you.
Oh fuck! All right. Well, I know you're friends.
Oh, you're that one.
Vaughn looks over and just kind of like with a nervous look. Oh, good.
I'm that.
You're the one from the prison.
Maybe keep that down.
From the what now? Just Perry.
Vaughn just kind of blinks.
Galen just quickly reaches into his bag and just pulls out a document of immunity, and then just puts it back in. I was cleared.
Huh. All right then. Well,
Okay.
All right.
it was good to see you again, Master Elliot. I hope you have yourself a wonderful time during these games.
Do you want to play?
I don't know when a good opportunity will present itself to do so.
You promised to return the favor.
I did not. Above board.
We shook hands on it. It happened. I promise.
And all that was said is that we would meet again. And here we are.
Yeah, that's what we said.
Here we are
Meet
meeting again.
Yep.
And Cayenne, remember that was you.
Yeah, that's what I meant. We said we see each other again. I didn't say anything about playing.
Okay. Right.
I mean, we can only wait and see if an opportunity presents itself, Master Elliot.
I see. Alright. I'm being told to come back. And just like he walks off.
Enjoy your time.
I'm afraid Pooh's gonna drum up again.
We'll see.
I don't know why. I don't like him. That's it.
You don't like it? Well, gee, was it the fact that he sent someone who went after you like fly on horse shit?
Maybe that's it. Yeah, I don't like the. I didn't like with use appropriate challenge. I don't think I thought that was appropriate.
Well, like I said at the beginning of that, it was a situation that put the both of you at a severe disadvantage. But that being said, we'll have to wait and see what's in store for us. Hopefully, we don't have to deal with situations like that where you all both can really allow your skills to shine.
You know, guys, I'm not gonna lie. Those guys are gonna be some tough people to fight.
Judging by the one that conversed with us, I would have wagered the same.
Yeah, no, his group managed to break into one of the most secure prisons into its deepest core.
Excuse me, what?
How do you
So
just
is it-
know that?
Because I was
we're
there.
gonna call Austral the most secure prison.
Yeah, kind of. I wasn't really paying attention.
Oh, yeah.
You were in prison?
Immunity. It's all...
Diplomatic community.
You're just gonna lean to Cayenne. I think we're with the right crowd. One of them's already been to prison. We're good.
Just
we're
give me time. Give me time, Perry. We'll take the money. We'll fucking leave.
I like
She's whispering this to Perry.
I like it. Oh,
I ain't keeping an eye out for Reese. Who said he's gonna be watching us?
Roll me a perception check.
I don't know, maybe.
$19.
Yeah.
You don't see anyone that looks like Reese.
Oh well. I guess we'll know if he gets captured or not. Stealth barbarian.
So either way, Vaughn just waits.
Hold on.
Is there like a...
Stealth. Hold on. Stealth barbarian. I gotta say something real quick. One D&D made barbarians fucking awesome because they can hold their rage for 10 minutes, and while raging, out of combat and whatnot, they can use their strength modifier for stealth checks.
That's fucking cool.
I love it.
Yeah, so now barbarian rage gives us so much utility.
So you just grip onto the top of a ceiling.
Yes.
Something like that. Either way, your strength modifier becomes your stealth modifier, and also I believe it uses your strength for intimidation and nature as well, and acrobatics. While raging, well, it's good.
Just imagine doing. I just imagine someone doing acrobatics, but with like a rage face. You know that face where it's just like you're just angry at someone and you just don't break eye contact. So just imagine someone doing twirls, but their face never leaves your eyes.
It's the gumball grump face.
Okay, so it's a level 2 barbarian ability.
That one.
You can use your strength in place of acrobatics, intimidation, perception, stealth, or survival checks.
That makes no sense.
It does, because rage isn't just I'm angry. It's a literal battle meditation. There's a reason barbarians are better than your average angry drunk.
Man. But I'm going to be...
Their rage is supernatural.
Yeah. Preternatural abilities. I'm gonna strain my eyes so hard that it's like that guy that can like pop his eyes out of the socket.
I see it as more like an adrenaline rush, because when if you're angry and adrenaline's running, suddenly you get like 360-degree peripheral vision.
You throw eyes as a barbarian.
Well, either way, is there
ability.
a stage, or is there like a platform?
There is not a platform currently. This is the Citadel, but it's not necessarily... It's a very large open space, for sure, but it doesn't feel like a coliseum. Like a fighting ring. Because
people sitting on like stands looking down and watching?
there is rows upon rows
I'm gonna find a place for us to sit next to Miska's group.
of elevating. This group's hard to not find.
Yeah.
Because there is a huge, just an absolute unit of a turtle man.
Like,
All right.
yeah,
I move us next to them so we can sit together.
Mm-hmm.
We love Monty.
You move towards, and Roshem.
I forgot. I played 2 giant characters.
Yeah, Hurask is over there with this man Elliot, and then Monty's over here with Miska.
Oh fuck! We're not in a good way.
As we
Luckily,
take
there's not a lot of opportunities for team-on-team combat unless, absolutely necessary.
I take a seat next to them. I'm like, oh yeah, Galen, this is Scratch's dad. Scratch's dad, Galen, one of Scratch's parental figures, I guess.
What the fuck?
Listen, Scratch looks up to you.
We're just going straight into that.
Not fucking that. The fact that you're Scratch's dad.
Just like shrugs the shoulder.
The fuck, dude? Where's your dad?
The fuck, dude?
I've been the rounds.
Why not with your kid?
Because what I do is dangerous.
Fair.
This is also Monty. He will, I think, eat you.
Alright.
Yeah, I haven't talked to him much.
What?
This is Monty. I think he'll eat you, but I haven't talked to him much.
I won't.
Aye.
And then you
I'm
remember
looking into the mirror.
And then you'll remember the rest. This is Miska, Hashem, everyone that was.
We're just the rest to you, Ashbringer.
Yes, you've
Like
already.
Risham.
Oh wait, Gavin,
Just
have you met them before? I don't remember. No, you were there. We fought the undead, right?
Yep.
We were there when I killed my 4th friend.
Oh yeah.
He was
Yeah.
an asshole.
He became a right.
And we were in our right to kill him.
Yeah, a bit of a douche. A bit of douche.
Cold magic in the desert. Felt so happy about that.
Cryomancy was important, but
He wasn't.
no, he was not.
I still can't, get used to you being flesh.
I can't get used to you having an arm. You looked better with
I
that.
got. Well, I will say it's a bit of an improvement for your face. Not by much.
Akira proudly rubs his facial hair that he keeps at a nice stubble level.
So who did you buy that off of?
Lord
That little
Sordic.
muskrat on your face.
Lord Sordic.
Mhm.
My new form is his doing.
Impressive.
Maybe
Wish he
he'll,
would dig out the arrogance.
maybe he'll improve you next time.
Can't improve perfection.
Hmm. So yeah, we just shoot words back and forth because Rasham is technically Akira's in quotes rival, but it's more of a friendly rivalry.
Yep.
It's not neither one of them wishes harm each other. They just like to shoot the shit.
Yep. Theseus is just writing shit down.
Oh yeah,
He was your oracle.
I bet he's really
Or your-
excited about learning about this.
Yeah, he was not your oracle. He was your chronicler.
Yeah. his whole job was to take note of the adventures.
Mm-hmm. Miska sits near you all and says, "We have a newcomer as well for our
Another
group." Yes, one we have found.
Right, who was they?
They're Baelish. Looks around. Oh, there they are. And you see a pretty cocky young mercenary. Got a little bit of that side fade cut, undercut, long at the top. A little bit of scars, tattoos, things like that. Carrying 2 swords at his hips. A little bit of darker sun-kissed skin. And almost amberish eyes.
Why does his name sound familiar? Baelish.
His name is Huska Baelish.
I don't know why. Baelish sounds familiar to me.
I think there might be a Lord Baelish in some sort of media. I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like we ran into a Baelish before. Not like
In
personally, but
Speaker,
at least heard of one. Oh well. So this Baelish, are you sure he's good for your team?
Oh. Funny enough, Game of Thrones.
Wow, that'd be it.
Yeah.
You and your little finger.
Mm-hmm. He ain't Littlefinger, but he is shorter than most of them. He is 5'8".
He's shorter than most of us.
Yep. The size of the man is diminutive, but the ferocity is.
I mean,
there.
I know we hired a pixie.
Fairy!
Fair.
Fairy Esther here.
Calling
And then
out
there's
me.
So we were hired a
and then
fairy.
there's Vaughn,
And
who's
then
shorter than everyone.
Cheyenne's like an inch smaller than the dude, but again, she's part goat.
And like looks over. A fairy. Of what branch do you hold?
The olive branch.
I think he's talking. Okay.
You see a very dark-skinned woman with scale on the side of her cheeks, indicating draconic lineage of some sort.
Perry's gonna take her hood down, her hood up the whole time. Just gonna kind of wait.
You said what branch?
Yes,
I guess he's.
I've heard there are many different types of fairies.
Oh! And she kind of hesitate a little bit and just,
I'm a tooth fairy. I really thought
Perry's just gonna look to Cayenne.
I really thought with jewelry would be a little more obvious.
I mean, you can do some fine weaponry with some of the teeth too. Yeah, no.
Hey, look at my bowl! Look at me, your arrow!
Yeah, she as you unhood yourself, and she just starts looking at the myriad of teeth and gum and sinew.
Mm-hmm.
There's an audible flattening of the mouth.
Oh, like, ooh.
It's like,
I don't take anything without permission if it helps.
And
That is good to know.
I warn people fed before we get into a scuffle. Any teeth that fall out of their mouth, automatically is hers.
Unless they
I don't agree to these terms.
unless they want him back.
You don't have to. You don't have to. I'm just saying, if we scuffle.
Alright.
Looks at you, Kier.
I'll be honest, I can only understand what Keeman's saying half the time.
Human.
That's her name.
Spice?
I think
Her
so.
name?
He did it again.
Perry's just gonna cross her arms and look at Akira. I think you're doing it on purpose at this point.
Like,
Is
you're
it not your name?
No, her name is.
Cayenne. Okay. How far is he away from me? And is he have armor on his legs?
Yes, I have armor on my legs, and I don't know. I'm sending him at the very end next to Misko.
Yeah.
Give a light tap with her hoof, or just gonna get a warning tap to the armor that's on your leg. Just not enough to damage, but just enough to watch it.
I agree. What is your name?
Me? Me? My name.
If it is not human,
It's Kyle.
another spice.
Yes. My mama was really hungry when she had us. Can't help it.
Interesting notion.
But yes. Name's Cayenne. You can call me Cotton K. Hey.
Hey.
She just holds out a hand if the person wants to take it and shake it.
But Cayenne is spelled with a C.
See, it's hard for me. It's hard for me because we don't have Cayennes from my homeland.
It's not like it's not that hard to find a spice.
We just don't grow it. It doesn't grow in the desert.
I think peppers are something that thrive really hardly in the desert. Would it be?
I actually looked it up. They grow up in Brazil, of all places, so more of a tropical area. That way, I looked up specifically so I would see if Akira would know what a cayenne pepper is or not. They're grown in Brazil, and they're also from Cayenne, French Guinea.
French Guinea?
Yeah.
French Guinea?
Guania?
I think he means Guinea.
Well, it's not New Guinea, it's French something.
But anyway, it's South America, where there's not a lot of deserts.
I will take a note and do my best to remember your names.
No. Same with me.
Mm.
And she just pulls the hand away, because, taking the handshake.
Gives you a handshake.
Yeah, you reach over like 3 people to shake her hand.
Yeah, she will.
Imagine Akira, Galen sitting next to me, and then next to him is Vaughn. So you got to cross all of our laps to be like, ah.
Vaughn just waves, not wanting to intrude on the conversation.
Galen will nod.
I will sort of lean back and just have a small whisper conversation with Miska while we wait for the announcements or whatever they are to begin.
Mhm.
And just ask her basic things like, are you looking forward to getting your normal form back? Do you think we have a chance of winning this? How have you been? Stuff like that.
Fared better. Little disappointed that she couldn't get that cultist. Don't know where they are anymore. Excited is an understatement.
Have you
Not being able to stretch out.
not being able to fly?
Yeah.
Have you received or seen anything about a man with a staff with 7 heads?
No.
Oscar, my traveling young oracle friend, has had multiple dreams around these things. A man with a staff with multiple... Yes, a staff with multiple heads, and in many of the dreams, he seemed to be dangerous of sorts.
I do not know about anything your ward says. I'll keep an eye out, though.
I appreciate it if you do.
7, are you sure?
I don't know if it's 7. It's multiple-headed snake staff, I believe it was. It was multiple-headed staff.
It was a 3-headed dragon staff.
Yeah, so serpent-like. But yeah, 3-headed dragons.
Yep, with a big blue crystal at the top.
And I'll describe it to her how Oscar described it to me.
Mm-hmm. I haven't seen any staff of that make. But as soon as I do, I'll let you know.
In one of the dreams, this person with the staff was seen conversing with a Mr. Black, a cultist that escaped us as well. So they might be related. Because I believe that my Mr. Black, Galen's... What did you call your guy, your cultist, the grafter?
Yep.
And the 3-headed staff are related.
They may be, but they're all 3 different organizations, as far as we know.
Okay, just a lot.
As players.
A lot of cult, above board. A lot of cult activity, just randomly.
There's been a lot of things because the grafter was work for the Gilded Iris. We don't know if the Gilded Iris is associated with Mr. Black or this guy with the staff.
We know that the guy with... Well, it's safe to assume that the guy with the staff is associated with the multitude of dragons coming around, because I'm missing 3 dragons. He has a staff with 3 heads with a crystal that resembles their dragon breed.
Mm-hmm.
And the grafter would make a lot of sense with the fact we've been finding weird fucky dragons that are a bunch of different abilities mixed together, such as the Grim.
Sometimes things are coincidences, but we'll have to wait and see until we start getting things to line up.
But with the recent knowledge we've learned of the dragon's forced mutation, the things start to fall into place. And then also, Mr. Black was after that heart.
It was a Fey heart. We don't know why he needed it.
It was a heart of creation. It was something that makes life.
Yeah, and he only got half of it.
So, yeah.
You don't know. Then we're not bringing it up.
Yeah, Vaughn also wasn't there, so it's just... This is basically just Akir going through his mind.
But yeah, no, that being said, yeah, so I mean, it's fun to theorize, but we have no concrete proof that there's anything related with them.
Speaking of weird dragons, we actually met and encountered an orange dragon.
I know you told us about it, but I don't know if Akira's actually ever heard of the Orange Dragon. It's like the one that breathes salt, right?
No, that's a yellow dragon.
An
orange dragon's fucking wild, too.
Oh, so they just breathe wild magic?
No, it's just wild to hear about.
Oh.
Yeah, especially until recently, there's only been 3 dragon groups, and then all these other dragon groups have been happening.
Just for reference, are you like whispering about the dragons?
The dragon part, no, we're talking about that part out loud. It was just whispering about the personal stuff, like, "Hey, how are you doing? Are you looking forward to return to normal?" Stuff like that. That stuff was whispered, but now we're out loud again.
I'll say, like, Harry's on Cayenne's shoulders, but the minute she hears dragon, she would like try to lean a little bit just to hear what she can about the
That was
conversation.
an above board conversation, but yeah.
Oh, never mind. Sorry, I didn't realize.
Well, no, not
No,
all of it.
Not all of it.
Oh.
Yeah, no. When Akir told her that the staff resembles the 3 dragon. Well, he thinks it resembles the 3 dragons he's missing. It seems like to be a very coincidental amount.
She just heard dragon, and she's like, "What they talking about?"
The dragon man and dragon lady talking about dragons.
Dragon.
Makes sense.
The dragon was immune to poison, which was interesting.
So was ours.
Interesting.
Or was it acid?
It was acid.
Either way, it spat blood at us, so that was fun.
Ours
Not the impaled.
Ours was more susceptible. It didn't understand that we were not after it. We were after the cultists.
Oh, we also killed the Yuan Ti king, or emperor.
What?
Yeah, it's these groups of fucky wookies that remind me of Galen's Grafter took the Yuan Ti king and turned him into a giant green dragon. And attacked
Do you
Sora.
think that's been what's been happening with the other dragons? That they're just people that turned into them?
I don't know. We killed the Grim and it didn't turn him back into a person. And there's a new breed of dragon people out there. They don't seem to have minds, but they're there. And I will give her a description of the Draconian.
There's like, we met couples of those too.
I blame it all on Galen's Grafter because it all makes sense.
That's the easy solution. He had his own things, and he didn't do stuff like that.
Who looks over at Galen?
Fuck if I know.
Fair enough. But
So-
this orange dragon seemed to be strangely a breed of dragon. It's rare because of what it entails. It requires a blue dragon and a red dragon to copulate.
Man, those don't get along very well.
No, and I found it very interesting.
And then
It's-
there's Holson's wood dragon, wicker dragon.
Fey dragons are interesting as well.
I haven't met one until her.
I've met a small one. It's... They think they're funny, and they're not.
And I'll whisper to her. I will lean in and whisper this part. A lot of Fae think they're funny.
Mm.
Because I have Fae people in the party. Don't want to offend them, but Akira still doesn't like Fae.
But the orange dragon breathed a very sticky substance. Somewhat... and it was almost impossible to remove. Theseus luckily got most of his clothes. Theseus. And not him, because it would require a universal solvent.
The Great Grim also spat weird things at us that covered us in resin.
Quick drying resin.
Stopped us from moving. And, well, encased us like statues.
The orange dragon had also an oily breath that, when shot out, after a while, after being hit with flame, a secondary reaction happens, making an explosive area effect.
Did you kill
Like-
the dragon?
We did not. We resolved.
Our dragon forced our hands. We had no choice but to kill it.
This one seemed more amenable than yours.
I mean, I really tried. We really tried to talk it down. It wasn't having it.
Yeah, it realized when I was a dragon and I was not part of that cult. You know.
I may not want to say that part out loud.
Yeah, like, she whispered it to you.
Gallon's just like, huh. Because he heard it.
I was gonna say, if Perry heard that, she would have fallen off.
Just just fizzing at the mention of dragons.
Perry is like Cayenne feels it that Perry is like leaning over, trying to hear as much as she can from the conversation. We're dragons.
Actually, I believe, Gallon, you still have some bits from the dragon we killed, don't you?
Yeah. And he will pull out the large fang.
Perry's eyes light up, and she's gonna be quick. She's just Cayenne. You feel Perry's hands like gripping your shoulders, like, oh my fucking god.
I just imagine her like bouncing in place.
No, quite literally, yes. Like her wings are like fluttering. Like if you glance at her for half a second, you can see she's excited, but she's trying to like be quiet and not freak out.
Can you hand me one of the quills, please?
Yeah, and he'll reach in and hand you a quill, and then he'll be like, "And hey, Barry." He reaches in, pulls a dragon tooth, and just hands it.
Gallon has a really high passive perception, so we can see you fidgeting.
Yeah. Oh yeah. She's just looking over. Like Gallon hands it to her.
Yeah.
Big bit in comparison to Perry.
He pulled out one of the smaller ones.
Oh, so it's not like a great sword for her.
Like, how big is this compared to Perry?
It's about a long rapier, yes.
Well, I think its big teeth are about half the size of Gallon.
Oh,
Yeah.
dear sweet Jesus. This isn't like a great sword. It's
No.
freaking 15 for Perry.
The two Alan pulled out is as long as his great sword.
Yeah.
So in comparison to Perry, how big is that?
Well,
Nice.
I think he gave you the smaller one.
Yeah,
Like-
it's probably you-sized.
Holy shit.
Like, maybe a little shorter.
I'm just holding it, like, cradling it like a baby.
It's
well,
hefty.
Well,
I'm
they do
trying.
that.
Now, are you attached to that tooth by chance, or because she's not gonna want to give it back?
You can keep it.
Fair warning.
I can keep it?
I have a bunch more.
She's going...
Okay, go ahead.
No, she's just gonna be... Just look at Gallon, cradling the tooth. We're gonna be good friends. We're gonna be best friends. I can see it already. Other best friends. Go look at Cayenne. Other best friends.
Now, Perry, what we say for the tooth?
Thank you.
There we go.
What do we say for the tooth? Rain.
More.
More.
Oh my god.
Don't touch.
More.
Oh my god.
I'm the right person.
Can make this into so many different...
Well, I'm glad she's happy, sweetheart. I'm glad she's happy.
Again, her wings are just going crazy. Like, she's not flying, but her wings are doing... You know that thing that butterflies...
She's flapping like a hummingbird.
Yeah, exactly. She's very excited. He made
So
very, very...
I have a question. How are you going to store a U-sized tooth?
If you want, I can hold on.
I was just gonna say, I don't think I can carry this. Can you just hang on to it, and I'll let you know when I need it, because I've got ideas.
Let me know.
She's really nasty. She's really handy with the dragon with teeth.
I made these, and she'll point to like her ears and her nose.
okay. So
Alright.
I turn back to Miska, holding the rapier-sized quill that Gallon gave me. And I showed it to her. It's like this wasn't even the tail bit. This wasn't the deadly bit. The deadly bit that killed like 8 people.
It wasn't scaled, it was quilled.
Oh, wait. That's right. I got the big one here.
You have one of the big ones. I gave the other one to Sork.
I have one of the big ones.
You fucking pull out a thing that is possibly could be considered a great lance.
This thing.
Well, the thing is, in the picture you show, the dragon was impaling an ogre, so this thing is bigger than large sized.
Yeah.
Galen just goes, this thing was in my chest.
Ow.
I got better.
I'm not sad.
Ass.
I see.
Yeah. Fuck.
And as you're pulling dragon bits out, people are eyeing you.
Man,
But they are.
put that away.
Yeah, Kira will just continue talking to her about the quill, saying, I was actually thinking about turning this into a weapon, but I don't know. This thing is...
Dragon parts have a lot of magical potential in them, so it makes it easier to enchant.
Well, that, and also the fact that these quills are poisonous. I wondered if it's possible to make an assassin's blade.
Possibly.
But yes, we have a bit left over from the dragon. I give the rest of it to Lord Sardak.
Very fair.
And I'll hand the quill back over to Galen.
Well, put it back in the bag.
Hey Galen, you're a blacksmith. That might not be you. Are you a blacksmith?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I wasn't sure. I was thinking of you as Zeno. I could actually honestly forgot.
He just got blacksmithing.
You know what? Probably actually weapon out of this now is what I learned.
Well, these individuals are the ones that actually saw the other dragons.
Right, I remember the testimony.
Actually, I haven't seen the staff, but they have.
You have seen the three-headed staff?
Yep. We saw it, on that one mage fella. He was running the auction.
And and Akira's gonna lean back and cross his arms as he thinks, and he's gonna mentally speak to Epoch and tell him, we might have our target. If this staff is controlling the dragons, we might have a chance to free them.
Good.
We'll talk more, he says to Monty and Scratches at Fate after this announcement or whatever trials we have today.
Yep. It's about this time that another bell rings, and an echoing voice calls out, "Mercenaries, heroes, and all other walks of life, welcome to the Citadel." And from the origin of the voice, you all look up and see a man on a balcony. Older, definitely. It's got gray on the sides, but a very large mane of almost crimson hair. With looks to be a fairly kempt beard. And at his side is a dark-skinned woman that seems to be pregnant. In as well as regal wear, the both of them.
So that's the God Cave?
I'd assume so.
Yeah, he is. His physique is very on the line of fit, rather than built. And he is about 6 foot. Which is interesting. Many of you know me, and some of you may not. People have dubbed me the God King of Memories. Many know that this title is not one that I necessarily agree with. But legend reigns on. You all have the pleasure, those that were invited and those that came of your own fruition, to the games. This year is the bicentennial, the 50th year of my reign.
50th?
Mhm.
Damn, you look 50? How wait? How old is this man?
Yeah. I think he really knows. He definitely has gray hair on the sides, like that level of like Mr. Fantastic, like going into his crimson hair. But he doesn't look 50.
The fact that in fact, the woman next to him is, but the fact that the woman next to him, possibly his wife, and still has kids. Damn.
The games will be slightly different than years prior. I have named a successor. To take the throne after this year. And there's like a comeuppance and like people talking in between. The games will continue. After my reign is done.
Retiring. You know you can retire from being a king.
Yeah.
But the games are what you're here for. It's not like people are like yelling, yeah, like cheering and things like that.
Yeah.
Some of them are still like slightly shocked that he's stepping away.
Anne's like a little confused, like, I thought kings would just live into being a king.
No.
Yeah, it's just her thinking that, but interesting for thought.
The glory of this games will have added benefit as well. For those that reach the top have the chance to become part of the new ruling council. That will run practices and give suggestion, title, and status. Not just something from my vault. You all are here for your various reasons, and I hope you have luck on your side and the tenacity to push through. These games will also run longer than years prior. So if you have made plans, I highly suggest you think upon them. The games will run 1 week over a month. a total of 5 weeks due to the daunting challenges and the lengthy amount of time for some of them. I have sent out 50 different calls to action. I do not know if you are all here because of them. But I see far more than 50 groups among you.
So I like it as sort of. I know he's not saying it, but I do like the implications as 50 of you have been invited, and the rest of you are just here.
I
Good
mean,
luck.
people that live and were born in Emerus are allowed to join in just straight up. They have no need for invitation.
I don't know. I just think it's funny that 50 of you are invited, and 50 of you are trespassing.
Yeah.
But I like that. Let's I'll allow it.
I'll allow it.
Yeah.
It warms my heart. That the spirit of revolution and bravery and triumph and strength, cunning, are all brought in to the games as I see all upon you. I will tell you the first of the games will not be an easy stake. You will all be transported via airship to a remote location, an island, where you will compete and fight each other to the narrowing down of groups, taking a team metal. For each team metal, you will be able to qualify. You need 3 team metals to qualify at the end. That will take 3 days. If you are not at the check-in station by the end of the 3 days, you will be disqualified. And added notes. All of your weapons and magical ability will be limited depending on how many enemies you incapacitate. To add the challenge, make it more of an even playing field. You have 2 days to prepare. Team limit will be 9 this year, and the minimum is 7. At least for this challenge. May the odds be ever in your favor. And those that lose, do so with grace and knowing that you did your all. Welcome to the Citadel, my friends. Let the games begin. And there is just rounds of applause, cheers, and then a finishing dismissal gong as people are left.
All you see is the Vaughn. He stands near the group and will move as the group moves, but he's deep in thought as he has a hand kind of resting on his, kind of like pinching the end of his chin as he's thinking, contemplating the challenge ahead.
Okay. Above board, to clarify.
Yep.
You'll be dropped onto an island where you have to fight different teams. You only get a team coin or a team challenge medal if you defeat the whole team.
So it's not like we have a physical thing we have to protect. It's like something that's magically sent to us if we defeat the team.
Yeah, it's just something that you get and added to your group. It like attunes to your group.
Gotcha. All right, so it can't just be stolen.
Yeah.
Kill barely.
You're also very much limited to your base skills and your level 1 stuff.
Oh, shit.
Except for like special racial abilities or your boons. If you're multi-class, you can only use like the lowest portion of your abilities until you incapacitate somebody permanently. So last hitting is where you're going to be wanting to do. And probably coordinate that.
I need to do that.
So we just need one confirmed to knock out to get our abilities, or do we get more abilities?
You get progressions. You get progressions.
Okay. Mm-hmm. And they said weapons or just abilities?
Your technical abilities and anything that like casts spells. You can only do the like lowest.
Do we get extra? Do we get our extra attack?
Yeah, you get your extra attack.
Okay,
like,
cool.
But I don't get
anything but like spell slots or
I'm chilling, man.
Yeah.
Here's the thing about my spells, though. I have like 11 first level spells technically.
Yeah.
Am I allowed to use a sit turn?
The sit turn can only like do the lowest level spells until you get last hits and build up that height.
So that means I can only use Cure Wounds and Protection from Evil and Good. Because everything else is the second level or above.
Mm-hmm. And then when you get like a final hit, you'll get a section of your spells accessible again.
Oh, that's good. I'm planning on just using Assertion for Cure Wounds.
Mm-hmm.
Question. Go ahead.
I was also going to ask about the chalice healing, about my meta magic options, my protective wings, feats.
Your meta magic options will still be viable. So will your wings.
My telekinetic movement.
Your telekinetic movement feats are going to be fine because it counts towards your like base abilities.
Okay.
Your chalice stuff is a boon, so you'll still be Yes, your chalice stuff is a boon.
Yeah, my chalice is a boon, and my psionics is a boon.
Yeah, so you'll still be able to use those.
Okay.
It's just
and then my commanding strike.
That's also a feature.
Okay.
It's also a feat.
Cool. Hey guys, I'm good to go.
Yeah, so what about Vaughn? What would be limited? Would my key points be down, or would I still have my full key point pool?
Your key point pool would be down. Bardic inspirations would be lesser.
Like instead of CBT6s?
Yep. Basically, you'd be starting for the lowest version of your ability.
Is parry rocking only 1d6?
Technically, they would be.
Yeah.
What about my barbarian, since it's technically weird with how my barbarian leveling works?
Basically, it's the very base level stuff.
So you only get like
So
2 rages.
you be suppressed, kind of. You'll get your rages, but
Yeah,
your
one
your
barbarian.
forms would be limited.
Like, do I have just one form, or
No form.
You have your base. You'll have your base barbarian form
You can rage
until you get a less hit.
That also means that my inspiration cannot be added to AC or damage rolls.
Mm-hmm. But this also applies to anyone you come across, unless they've actually one-hit people, like final hit teams.
it's very complicated, but I guess.
Yeah, I get it. I would like to buy some stuff to prepare.
You certainly can.
That says that. Hold on, I'm looking it up. It says that in order to describe a scroll of first level, I need to cast. I need to spend 25 gold per level and 1 day of work.
Mm-hmm.
So I would like to spend the preparation time scrolling 2 cure wound scrolls and give them to our frontliners just in case.
Yep, that's very fair.
I'll spend 50 gold, and Vaughn and Gallon, you guys get a first level spell of healing using 1d8 plus 5.
Cool.
All right. Definitely, we'll hold on to that. Vaughn doesn't have any money.
I also have 3 spell scrolls of absorb elements if anybody wants them. Just a reaction. You gain resistance to elemental damage, and then you can add a d6 of elemental damage to your next attack roll.
That's fun. Did they say a limit on weapons, or will everyone be able to hold on to their weapons?
You're able to hold on to your weapons.
Okay, it's abilities.
Huh?
I gotta keep my flame bird.
It's more so your class abilities and any items that give like spells in general. It can only be the lowest level spell.
All right, question. Yeah, you can take weapon strikes. Wait, no, I'm not sure until you've gotten one knockout, actually. So, okay, hold on. So, what about my hit die? Or not my hit dice, my HP, my damage die as a monk.
It would go to the lowest one technically.
God, fuck, man, that sucks.
That's a d6, but if you're using a 1d&D, it's now a d8.
No, it's a D4 right now. It'll be a D4 at the beginning.
Oh yeah, the 1d&D monk made them all 1 die bigger.
Yeah. I know it's a little complicated, but as soon as you get that first knockout, you bump up to your level 3 abilities.
Can Gallon smite?
Yeah.
Technically, smite with the rend.
It's a second level paladin ability, but I don't know what level he gets at.
His thing isn't a smite; it's a rend.
First level or second level?
It's first level.
Let me check what monk stuff and barbarian stuff I have.
Yep.
I'm eating lettuce.
Do I get access?
That's it.
Kane is a boon. I do get access.
Kane is a boon. You get access.
You also get to keep your dual hand.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So who do we want to focus on getting to, like I'm going to call it tiers, tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, right?
Well,
do we want to do a free for all on the first one, get your first one, and then help everyone get their first one, or?
I will say this, just to give you terms, like knocking out 4 people will get you to where you're at now.
All right, but if knocking out the group means that all group goes up, or just one group member goes up?
So for this game, whoever's at the end, when the group is eliminated, whoever knocked people out last gets the body count.
All right. Well, then I think it's appropriate for our. I got like 11 first level spell slots for healing, so
I think Barry needs to get up there because 5d of damage is really fucking good.
well, she needs to get up there. But I also need to get to second level abilities. If you guys want me to access my chalice healing to heal you for a potential 39 hit points every round.
I need to at least get one knockout so I can get my resistances up with my what was it? My rage forms, because I have a boon that connects to that.
Honestly, I think I'm kind of like the least important to get up on body counts, just because again I have such a
We need to get you at least one.
I have such a plethora of utilities at level 1 or at the first tier. It really doesn't matter if I get up or not.
Actually, our one member who's actually the best off without having to knock people out is Cayenne.
Yeah, she really is. Because
you don't need to knock out anybody to start just popping off right at the gate.
Because
you do need to keep your supplies of arrows up.
And I also don't know if Gallon benefits from stuff later on, because it seems like he gets his important stuff right off the bat too.
I do.
But chances are, with how much damage he can dish out, he'll get last hits pretty quickly, just because.
Yeah, that's also true.
Vaughn is going to struggle the most to get last hits, to be honest, because my damage dice is not great.
Well, the thing is like you can get to the point where, you can coordinate that.
Does anybody want my spell scrolls of absorb elements?
I'm good. I have other reactions that I need to focus on.
I'll take it.
I have 3 of them. How many do you want?
I'll take 2.
All right, you get 2 scrolls of absorb elements, which means if you use it, you can even hit even harder.
That's beautiful.
Hey guys, we need to get a mercenary.
Give me the third.
What? Hold on, I was actually gonna give the third one to Perry. Is that right? Fuck.
Yeah.
I was gonna give the third one to Perry because I think she has the least amount of hit points out of everyone here.
Yes. When she gets to fifth level abilities, she'll be chilling.
All right, so go ahead and give her my third spell slot, and I think the 7th level is for us to bring Holson along, so she's not just sitting there.
Yeah,
do this.
Holson is our 6th person.
No,
we need 7.
Zara is our 6th person.
Oh.
The whole
Minimum of 7, maximum of 9.
We just need holes, but we could get Quillen.
No, I don't think Quill wants any part of this.
Yeah, no, we're not making him enter the competition.
He needs a little bit of a break.
Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah, we're paying him to watch and take notes. That's his job.
He's been going through stuff. He just inhaled a bunch of toxic chemicals.
The whole reason I'm thinking about we're not bringing Holson along is, one, she's been sort of pushing the group away recently, and her abilities might be unreliable, and 2, she might not want to be into competition.
You see, but I think she might want to kick ass.
Well, see, she's probably going to be the no, she'll still be fine.
Because she wants her own fame. This is the way to get her own fame.
This also does mean that cantrips are at their base form, by the way.
Yeah, 1D, whatevers.
Yep.
Perfectly fine with me.
That's fine. With my chill touch, I can stop them from healing.
Wait a minute. No, that's not perfectly fine with me. Fuck. In order to do my combo, I need it to be 5th level.
And during this next week, seeing as I'm using one D&D at here, I would also like to talk to you about using a new bard that they did.
We'll talk about it.
Yeah, because I'm already using one D&D, so I might as well go for the new one too.
Yeah.
All right. So we have people that need some. We have some people that need none, which is actually pretty good. But we have some people that need to get popping off quicker.
There was a total of about 70 groups.
So are we all going to be on the same island, or is there going to be multiple islands with set amount of groups on it?
Same island.
Oh shit!
Where are we dropping, boys?
Actually, exactly that.
Oh my god, it's Fortnite.
XP to level 3 gave me the idea.
I almost just spit out a drink. You can't do that while I'm drinking.
Oh no, my brain immediately went to the Sonic. You're a beta cuck. Where are we dropping, boys?
Alright.
Well,
all I gotta say, if you Fortnite dance, I will smite you.
I'm gonna orange justice all over these fools.
You mean Orange Julius?
No, I think it was called Orange Justice. I don't know. I've never played Fortnite. I honestly don't give.
do we have like a piece of parchment or some sort of thing that like signifies the rules?
As you're leaving, you can definitely get the rules.
All right. So just to make sure we have it, what I'm asking is, once you engage a team, are you locked in until victory is determined between the teams, or is there tactical retreating allowed?
100% Fortnite rules. You can run away.
Okay.
You're allowed to run away, and they're allowed to chase you.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Because more than likely, you'll get stuck into multiple team fights. But also, this is a
Third party.
No third party.
All right. Do we want to try and make... So we have one sister team, which is good. So we need to find a location where to meet them. So a good safe bet is to have both groups aim to meet at one point in the island, either southernmost, westernmost, easternmost part of the island.
We're gonna meet at Tilted Towers.
Yeah.
Literally, the only context I know of our Fortnite is memes. So
yeah, no,
yeah.
but like so we have that. Making alliances with, making alliances with any other team is tricky.
Yeah, because
but we have two options for other teams other than our sister team. And that's the Fae and what was it? Elliot's team, which we might have some sway with.
We're just gonna have to play again.
Yeah. The other thing you have to think about is that other contestants, because you have to get to a point with your.
Mm-hmm. There's a kill box on the last day.
Even before then.
Mm-hmm.
Because that'll be perfect time, because nobody said you're locked in at 3. You can get more.
Question. If you take out someone who has 2, do you get 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
We go to the end point and we camp there.
No, see, the thing is, we have to get there early if we want to be like, if you're worried about being snatched by the teams that wait there, you have to be one of the teams that wait there. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So you got to be first in line to take your spot before to defend it. But the longer you're there, the more you have to defend. It's going to be a high action zone, and do we want to be in that high action zone?
Well, first things first, is we actually need to reach a number of contenders. Are we bringing Holson along?
Well, we might as well because then
Do we think she's going to be able to behave?
Oh,
behaving is not a thing. It's more so. It's either bring her along or she's going to be just stuck not doing anything.
Mm-hmm. So base assumption. This is one of the things that D&D, you have to do sometimes for D&D. Is just kind of like bend your character a little bit to make sure you're always part of the party endeavors.
But she did say she didn't. Holson in character said that she does not want to be a part of the tournament.
Did she?
So I swear, I think on the thing on the trip here, she did say that.
So let's plan on her being there. Let's play as if she's going to be there, right?
But if it turns out she did choose not to be there, well, I can have a mercenary ready for us.
Can we have like an emergency? Emergency. I mean, we can message her and she'll probably say yeah. But just in case she wants to work on other things, can we have like an emergency mercenary?
Yeah, she'll make one.
What about Buddy?
Okay, he'll make an emergency. No, that's fair. That's fair. That works.
Alright. Well, maybe we should, maybe ask Ashley.
No, she can make another character for this as a temporary.
If she decides that she does not want to continue with this specific challenge.
Yeah, Holson's not doing the party, but I feel like she. But again, I think I remember her saying that Holson did not want to be in the tournament because she doesn't want to die.
So yeah, no, that way she can still be a part of the fun and still play with us. I like that.
Yeah. Yep. So those are our two options: Holson either makes a character or she joins as Holson.
Holson, I feel like Holson would be pretty gimped pretty hard without getting the last hit, though. Probably the worst affected out of all of us.
Yeah.
So we let her get their last hits first. Gallon just grapple that person. Holson shoot him a bunch.
Yeah.
Oh, my help action. Oh, my support monk is actually going to be really helpful for that.
Yeah.
And this is the first challenge. And also, you guys don't know the layout yet.
Nope.
There will be a map. And also, you don't know where the finishing box is going to be.
Nope.
So as like for just general preparation with our sister team, do we want to try and get an alliance with one of the other teams?
Oh yeah, no. Miska and I are absolutely going to. Our teams are absolutely going to join.
I to be honest, I 100% assumed we were going to do that already. They're the sister team to our team.
Yeah, and we both need a win, so we get a chance to get in the Ioun Stone.
Yep. So it only makes sense to work together, but do we want to get both teams, or do we want to get one of the two, Elliot's or the Fae?
There are more than 70 teams.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, maybe we form a few alliances.
Do we want to do both of them, or is that running too much risk for you guys?
Akira knows nothing about Elliot's group, but whatever.
But Gallon does, and they know Gallon.
Yeah.
They've worked with Gallon technically before.
Yeah, you could say we worked.
And we have Fae in our group, so
there's no problem with alliances, but I think three teams grouped together would be more than enough.
Listen, they know that I'm more than capable from what we experienced down in that prison.
Mm-hmm.
Especially seeing as you leveled up twice since that happened.
Yeah.
So, with that being said, I think we should rely ourselves with one other group of the two, but we have those two as potential options without going out and just picking a random. You know.
So Vaughn.
Also, if we go with Elliot's group, it's our old team, and they have a really good medic.
Vaughn, Gallon, you go make alliances with Elliot's group.
All right.
Because you both know them.
Yeah, I guess some degree.
And me and one of them have a weird thing.
Well, if you think it's the wisest action to take, Ashbringer, then I'm fine with it. I would recommend, mayhaps, if we can't decide our location on the maps, if it's chosen randomly for us, mayhaps we should designate a directional landmark to meet up with your other team.
You'll have exactly 2 minutes before you're thrown up into the airship to converse.
Wonderful.
The problem is that our group is not stealth oriented, so if we get in any place that requires cover, those that are stealth oriented will have to drop on us.
I can understand that, and we don't know the layout of we won't know the layout until we're there. But I would just pick, because in all instances, if we have to travel a fair distance, that might work to our advantage to get those tokens that we need.
That's true. And
So-
people at the edge might get desperate.
And seeing as it's a 3-day thing, I would recommend either west or east, because those would be easy location markers via the sun.
I vote we start at the east.
So as both groups will trek eastward to the easternmost landmark available on the thing as soon as able.
And we need to choose a landmark. We need to choose a landmark while we're conversing as a group to figure out where we're going to meet.
Yeah, like I said, that's why I said easternmost point of the... Like, if you were to take a picture of the map, if you center it with the compass right dead center of the map, where the east arrow points, where the ocean meets the island on that point. Does that make sense?
Yes.
As the easternmost point on the map. So if you were to put the compass dead center, all right, our meeting location is going to be on the coast to the east of the center of the island.
Also, with those rules, you were also let know there is wildlife on the island.
Oh, fun. Do they count as knockouts?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Oh shit!
You have a chance to
don't-
get some.
Oh, cool. League of Legends.
Question. Is there like a challenge rating necessity for it to count as a KO? Or can we just knock out bunnies?
Yeah, can I punch a squirrel?
I never said what type of wildlife would be there.
I'm
Can I go
just
fishing?
making an assumption. If we find a squirrel and we knock the shit out of the squirrel, does that count as a KO?
I'll tell you right now, you're not going to find a squirrel or a bunny or anything that's less than a CR1.
Oh, I think
Okay,
you're lying.
so-
I think you're lying. I think we're going to find the magical bunny of Atronach that's going to kill us all.
I'm not going to put Ratatasker up against y'all. That's unfair.
But so the assumption is everything that's there will count as a KO, but it's not going to be anything that's just a squirrel or like a kitten's worth of HP.
There will be something that will count as a KO for everyone.
Oh,
So
That's-
so one wildlife per person.
One wildlife per person, and then there are some things in that area that can count as one knockout for everybody because of the challenge rating.
Oh, okay.
It's like getting a dragon, or like, you know, I forget. Is it behemoth?
But we may not want to run into those early on
Leviathan.
because we won't have all
Actually-
of our skills.
Actually, looking at my spell list, it might be beneficial for me to reach 3rd level to get my 3rd level spells back on day 1. That way I can cast Tiny Hut for us.
That would be big because we could get ambushed pretty bad.
Yeah.
that's-
And we get at the 4th level spells, I can cast Great Invisibility for someone to get away if things are looking dire.
Yeah, because everyone needs to be knocked out.
So it might be benefit. How many knockouts do I need to get 3rd level spells, Lycan?
Technically one.
Oh. Alright, so if I get the first knockout, I can make sure that we're at least good while resting for the rest of the trip.
1 second.
Yeah, but they could dispel that stuff too, so.
If they can.
I apologize. There is a difference in leveling system. I wrote this up a while ago. Takes one knockout to get to 3rd level stuff for your tiers, regardless if you have like multi-classing or whatever. It takes 3 points to get to level 5 stuff.
So in
fourth level spells.
Vaughn, I get 1. I get level 3 barbarian, level 3 monk, or do I get one of the 2?
Level 3 barbarian, level 3 monk.
So I benefit a lot from 1 KO, and I only need to reach 3 total for my build.
It's one of the few times multiclassing actually has a benefit.
Okay.
That is greater than having higher spell slots.
Yeah. All right, so I need 2 knockouts in order to protect us at night.
Yeah, you need 4 in total.
Oh shit.
Yeah, 4 in total, but I need 2. I need 2 in order to reach my 5th level abilities.
No, you need 3.
No,
did I mishear that?
1 to get 3rd level,
2 to get
then
5th
3
level.
to get 5th level.
Oh, I just need 2 then. Okay, I thought it was 1, and then you needed to get 2 to get to the 5th, so 3 total.
No, it's added on, so it's 4.
Mm.
Okay.
Okay.
I will do this. I will type it in here. 1 KO. Equals 3rd. And then it resets. So you need to get an additional 3 KOs.
To get to the 5th level?
To get to the 5th level.
So 4 total.
4 total, that's what I was saying.
Oh, okay. That's what I was making sure. Thank you for the clarification. All right, so that's gonna be fun.
I'm also going to spend the next.
Does our
3 days.
proficiency bonus change?
No.
Okay.
I'm going to spend the time, also the downtime after scribing scrolls to work on my enhanced meta magic, because I'm 5 points away from 50%, which means getting the meta magic option.
I still got to do my 14 days of rolling.
I make mine real simple. I just roll 3d20 and add my modifiers at the end at the same time. So my total addition for it is +9, if I remember right. Charisma, Con, and Dex. 5.
Well, I'll have to do that
5.
at the end of the session to make sure I get that. But alrighty then. So me and Gallon are going to, Vaughn and Gallon are going to trying to find Elliot's group.
Not that hard to find. Gallon.
So as a group, did we pick the east? Just that's what we're going with.
What?
Yeah, we're gonna land on the east shore.
We're gonna, Eastern Shore. Okay. So yeah, all right.
What do you want me to roll you?
What is your passive perception via sight?
Sight 16.
You would notice, right off the bat, somebody you recognize in another group.
Oh?
The other group has Hemlock. The guy that let Bellows just run. The blonde-haired guy with the cannon.
Oh. Is it here next to me?
No, you guys went out on your own.
Oh wait, I have the...
You also see one of the other people that ran after Bellows.
I'm a gold
And
red.
the last
I'm a
one.
gold. Just message Akir.
Yeah.
I'm going to say to Akira, Hemlocks.
Who?
The guy who let Belos go. Blonde hair.
Oh, good. Tell him we said hi.
I'm just saying, if you want to ask him what happened.
You could. You're there.
You're
You're
right.
charismatic.
Fuck it. Vaughn, we have to take a little sip.
Alit also knows that he's here too. She might be interested.
Yeah. There's also some people that you recognize from the gala party. One of them being the very large man with the eyeless mask.
Ah.
Yeah, Vaughn follows.
I walk over to Hemlock.
He's on your 4. Vaughn is on your 4 o'clock.
Yeah. You hear him talking. We'll get in touch with the other 4. Tell them which value. Like, before you step forward, like, turns to you. Hello there.
Hi, Hemlock.
It's just Mr. Morrow.
Hi, Hemlock. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine. How are you?
Better if I knew if my friend was okay.
Give us a minute. Sit a minute. It won't be long.
Alright. He'll sit with him.
Vaughn won't be part of the conversation. He'll be close by, though.
Tomorrow. How is the sinful?
She's doing fine.
See? Mr. Stein. I don't see him with you.
Retired from adventuring for now.
It's a shame. He had a long promise. Maybe you'll see some of his designs here soon.
He's still inventing. But what of her?
She's just fine. She's back home.
Remember to ask him about the blood, because there was a lot of blood inside the ring.
Yeah. I forgot about that. Out of character. What about the blood?
He's been taken care of. I should change this music because it does not fit.
What? What do
I
you
mean,
mean?
the music I'm playing is Rock and Roll Silent Night, so you know.
What do you mean that she's okay?
She's in fine health.
Is she a slave?
She's with her family.
That wasn't an answer.
It was also not an answer. Not an answer.
Yeah, well, she wanted away from that family before, didn't she?
She was confused.
I'm sure.
She had her time abroad. Was determined that she had to come home. she had responsibilities and things to make up for.
Hey, so what are the rules on killing in this tournament?
Shit happens.
Alright, cool.
If you outwardly do it, like you just only kill, it's not going to be great.
Fair. Alright. Well.
You could definitely try and insight him.
Alright. $15.
15. The way that he chooses his words, very carefully, very politician-like. Makes sense, mages are fucking hoity-toity. You feel like there's something more than the general answers there. You just can't get to what it is. His demeanor is calm.
Alright.
Would you like me to tell her that I saw you?
Yeah, tell her that we're still thinking.
I will let her know. I will say thank you for taking care of my sister.
You're welcome.
Belladonna is where she needs to be. For the time being.
Good luck in the fight.
You as well. Can't wait to see all these stories that I heard about. Abin Sentinel, Article of the Crimson King.
The fuck did he just say?
He said, the prodigal of the Crimson King.
Gallon will tilt his head. What do you mean by that?
Gallon, for the first moment that you hear that, you get a little bit of whiplash because nobody knows the Crimson King.
I know.
Except for a select few, yeah.
I know. That's why I'm like, the fuck, dog?
You hear things in the situation and people that I'm around. Gossip trades like currency.
Sometimes rumors are rumors.
Sometimes rumors are larger than life, but still facts.
Again. We have to be on the way.
I should just see you again.
Mm-hmm.
Genuinely. I say this again. Thank you for taking care of her. Give Miss Info my best.
I will.
I feel like I've been seeing double these days.
He knows so much. What? Okay, you know what? We got him. And
As you approach Vaughn, from your conversation, Vaughn's just like, everything all right, Miss Tomorrow?
hello.
Can you hear me?
There we go.
Oh. As you approach Vaughn, he just kind of looks at you. Is everything all right, Master Tomorrow?
I don't know. Doesn't feel like it.
Well, I will trust your judgment on that. Shall we continue, or do you still have more business with the gentleman?
No, let's go to Elliot.
All right. And, we go and find him.
Not hard to find.
I imagine not.
Do they have other representatives speaking with them by any chance?
What do you mean?
Like other people trying to talk to them, because we can't be the only ones thinking this.
Some of them are talking to them. People mostly that are kicked out of their group because they had too many. And looks over. Oh, it's you.
Yes.
Yes.
We were hoping to speak to your group, or whoever represents your group as its constituent.
I don't know what that word means.
Whoever speaks for the group as the figurehead, not so much the leader, just whoever is the best with words, perhaps?
Looks over. Augustus is good with medicine. Goss is good at fighting. Hrosk is really good at smashing. Otine is the one that has a lot of plans.
I would like to include you in the conversation as well, but perhaps them? What was the last one who's good with plans?
Otine.
Otine. Lady or gent?
Yeah. Looks over and looks directly at
Who does?
the woman that had this special connection.
What the fuck's her name?
It's Ahtine. I think it's Atine or Atine.
We'll go
A
with it.
team. I think it's
Team.
team. It sounds like the character's name.
Atine. Looks at you and is, well, it's nice to see you again.
Yeah,
I see you're freed from your cage.
yeah. All that got sorted. Good to see you guys as well. And thanks for, help kick those guys' ass in.
We gotta get our prize.
Forgive me for interrupting, Lady Atine. Yes.
Yes. You're.
I'm Vaughn. Yes, and we are here representing the Ashbringers team.
Who's the Ashbringer?
A representative of Swari, who was invited here to participate in the games. And we're here because we've had some contact with Master Elliot here, in one of your pits, and seem to have a bit of a camaraderie connection with our group and yours. And it seems we have a member in our group, Master Morrow here, who seems to have worked with you before.
I'd say that.
Well, we were wondering if mayhaps it would be in your best interest for the games ahead, to ally ourselves with you. We have another group that we are going to be, well, watching each other's backs, so to speak, and increase our chances of making it through this next trial.
I see. I would not be opposed, but what is the relationship of this agreement?
Well, the goal is to effectively, the pool of those that are joining will be cut down by 25%. So a fourth of a fourth of the contestants that are signing in, well, today, I suppose, will be making it through to the next round. And the goal is to ensure that, well, we're trying to keep it small to reduce the risk of, well, obvious potential betrayal that could be, constantly there. But to reduce the risk on that, we mean no. I'm not doing very well with this, am I, Mr. Morrow?
It's fine.
We just want to make an alliance to get as far as we can, because there's over 70 teams. 3 teams working together. Other teams
78 from my count.
Well, even especially so, where I'm pretty sure most groups would be well off on their own, there is strength in numbers and more tactical advantage in being prepared to assist and aid when necessary.
Yeah, also, since we last met, we've also gotten strong.
Have we?
New tricks up our sleeve.
We have a new trick. And looks over to Elliot. I like tricks.
So we wanted to speak with, I'm assuming you're perhaps the one in charge of strategic plannings for your group?
I fill where I can.
Well, we request an alliance between the Ashbringers group and yours. If whoever you need to speak with would be interested.
Are you only aligning yourselves with us?
As I said, there will be another group. It's supposedly it's a sister group to the Ashbringers.
Our team has the same goals. So, their team has the same goals as our team. So, yeah, we aren't going to betray you. And
roll persuasion.
We know them.
All right.
My persuasion. 17.
Sure. But the amount of people that are going to be in there, the maximum amount of teams that will be at the end will be about 26. From what I can tell.
So is it 3 including ours, or do we need 4 total?
3 including yours.
Oh, okay, so it's a third. I did my math wrong.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you start out with 1.
Yeah, no, I get that. When you said collect 3, I thought, so it's going down to a fourth. No, it's going down to a third. Alright, I did my math wrong. I'm sorry.
Oh, good. Apologize for your math.
Yep.
We were...
What?
Alright, well.
We were going to drop on the eastern shore. Or at least...
And apparently we're going to have a small window to cooperate, and actually we'll have apparently bracelets limiting our abilities.
We're aware of those, and that's another thing that we wish to accomplish alongside grouping up with one another to, well, mitigate the handicap that poses.
We'll also have daily updates of a no-go zone.
Yes, well, it's all good to know, and it's all good to plan, and, well, we're glad that you're interested.
We'll definitely put into high consideration.
Yes, well, would you like us to reach out to you at the end of the second day before we head out?
Yes.
To see. Very well.
This way we could figure out what our... Unfortunately, if we're going to work together, we'll have to know strengths and duties.
I think the smartest decision, outwardly, seeing as we're still in very public settings where there are ears everywhere, cooperation would be 100% on the day of, seeing as once we are on the island, the chances of being eavesdropped is lessened for strategics and such.
None of you have the ability of non-detection?
Due to the bracelets, we may not have that ability right away.
I'm saying prior to events.
Above board, do we?
No one has non-detection spell or equipment. Only the
your
only character I
ring,
made. I mean, inside the ring maybe, but I don't know if Squire senses can get inside there. Wouldn't make sense if they could, but I never tried. Definitely can't be eavesdropped in there though. That's for sure.
We may have some options for that, yes, but if you're interested, would you like the location of the Ashbringer's abode so that you can meet us there?
I think that'd be the best option.
Very well. In that case, Vaughn will pass on the information, and if there's no interest, then there's no hard feelings. And I wish you best of luck during the games.
Mm-hmm.
Vaughn will look to Elliot and bow his head. And to you, Master Elliot, hopefully we have the opportunity to play together in the next game to come.
I hope so.
Well,
you seem like you would be an interesting playmate.
Well, as I said, if the opportunity allows, mayhaps we can.
You too. And while he looks at Galen.
Wait, what?
He said you'd make an interesting playmate. And Galen as well.
Which one said that?
Elliot. The golden wheat-haired, a little bit long.
That's a strange way to put it. But I can't say you're wrong. I think it's going to be...
What's so strange about it?
It's a little weird to call someone that.
Playmate. Well, what else do you call somebody that is... well... a stranger that is involved with play?
You know what? What can I say?
I cannot
Okay.
Um,
You know what? I think we're gonna have a good time.
Excellent.
yes. Well, again, I think it best for you all to discuss amongst your peers. We don't want it to assume that both of you are the voices of your team. So we've given you an option, and we look forward to hearing from you, whether you accept or deny.
We promise to tell you by the end of the second day.
We look forward to your answer.
And
Alongside you.
Alec reaches out his hand. I will take upon this favor. This promise.
Wait. What did you say, Galen?
I shake his hand.
Alright. You feel a connection bind you, and
Yep.
as you touch his hand, he looks at you. Looks at your hand. Just like turns it and looks at your palm. Take this off, please. And looks at your gauntlet.
Now, why do you want me to do that?
Curiosity. And feeling.
He'll take off his gauntlet.
He looks at your hands and starts to firmly move and position it.
Well,
It's a little uncomfortable.
while looking at my hand, I would like to transform it into the claws.
He is unmoved.
No, really? No reaction to that. And he'll transform back.
That's sad.
What's sad?
Looks up at you. What fate has had you go through?
Galen's pulling his hand away. So, what did you discover by reading my poem?
He just goes in for a hug.
I feel you know a little too much.
And just pats you on the back, goes around your arms.
Uh-huh.
I was told
Well, I'll
when
take
somebody needs comfort, a hug would suffice.
Thank you, Ellie.
No need for repayment.
Vaughn waits for them to naturally leave, kind of on their own accord after that conversation.
Galen doesn't like that he was read through his palm.
But once Elliot and a team leave of their own accord, not being rude or anything, Vaughn looks up at Galen after hearing what Elliot said. Master Morrow, I'm not usually one for physical contact, but do you still need a hug?
No, Vaughn. Thank you.
All right, just wanting to make sure. Awkward pat on the shoulder. Let's just go back.
Yeah.
Any onlookers just sees the blonde man hug Gallon, after like holding his hand and like looking at it.
Gallon's hand feels yucky. He doesn't like it.
Alrighty then. So we have a potential alliance with them. Vaughn will just, as we walk a few, 100 feet or so away, he'll kind of go, "Psst, Master Morrow, please refrain from saying the location of landing until we've had an agreement with teams for partnership, please."
Fair.
In the future. Because if anyone paid attention, you may have accidentally compromised a still fledgling plan, but a plan nonetheless.
Well, let's just change the plan.
We might have to. Just for future reference, please. We are surrounded by competition.
Never been in a competition like this one.
I mean, nothing of this scale, but when I was younger, on several occasions.
I meant of any sort.
I meant in my case. Sorry.
But, alright. Let's head back.
And we head back and give the news that we should expect an answer before the end of the second day.
Awesome.
You?
Yep.
So, anything you guys want to do to prep for the 2 days? Because I did mine, spell scrolling and training.
There's also shops if you wanted to go try and look for stuff. But beware. Buyers beware. A lot of stuff might be sold out already.
Yep. I still have plenty of food supplies for us, so I can make my treats. That might come in handy.
Perry actually has some question for Akir.
Yeah, I just got back. She probably approach Akir at some point and go, "So you can totally say no, but I have some ideas for stuff that might help us. Do you think Zara would be willing to make a couple more donations?" And she's
Zara just looks up and she hears her name.
She doesn't have to. I don't want it to. If it hurts her, I don't want to hurt her.
So you see Akir sitting there, a monocle in one eye, like zoom in monocle, like he's slowly scribing because he's not smart. He has everything he needs to scribe spells. He's just not great at it. And he's just sort of, one moment, please.
It's just an immaculate. Sorry.
I'm almost done with Miichi. So after he finishes his current line, he'll lift up his eye. He'll lift up his monocle and rub his eye and look down at her. A donation of what now?
Her teeth. I use them for weaponry and stuff like that. So
he turns in his chair. He turns in his chair to look at Zara. Zara, do you have any more teeth that are loose? I say in Draconic.
Roll me a 1d4.
1d4. 1.
One another tooth.
Is it ready to come out? I say. So with Zara being the raptor-esque, when she opens her mouth all the way, it opens like 140 degrees, almost a full 180, but it goes all the way open.
Looks like a fucking bear trap.
If it hurts her, it's okay. I can work with the one that I got. I just think I've got some ideas and I could benefit from a couple more.
Hey, if you want to poke around in there and find which ones are loose, feel free. She won't eat you.
That's not a concern. I just don't want to make her uncomfortable because she doesn't really know me.
Oh, don't worry about her. She's a good girl. Then I scratch the side of her ears and stuff happily. Take what you need.
She opens her mouth, and you just hear that like cartoon, like metal echoing, like opening.
And then you hear the wind whistling towards you.
Let's see. She's currently a poison element because I did that for the fight so long ago. So there is like poison in her fangs.
So you can roll me investigation.
Okay. Give me 2 seconds. I just
Investigation or nature.
And don't worry about her, Tanner. She understands that it's good for good use, and I can heal her back to normal.
Hold
And
on.
also between us, she's very much. Between us, she's also kind of not real.
What do you mean she's not real?
She is a creation by my dragon lord, given to me as payment for years of service. That said, you can't actually harm her because anytime I want, I can just recreate her again.
Oh wait.
That said, I still value her emotions and her well-being, but I do not fear anything happening to her because I can just recreate her.
Got it.
22. Roll me a d4.
I have to figure out how to roll d4. Okay, I think it's here.
Yeah.
How am I clicking? That's a d100.
Close enough.
3. You were 3 more teeth that are on the verge of being loose.
Can I gently remove them?
Yes, with a sleight of hand check or a medicine check.
They are rootless. They are rootless teeth, so they come out pretty easily. Because
You
they're
said
always growing back. Medicine or what? Sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand.
Good thing that's an expertise.
All right, you get all 4 of them.
Cool! I have a very good idea with these.
Poison drake teeth.
okay. I'm gonna write that in the book. I'm gonna write that in my book.
As you step out of her mouth, she'll close her mouth and sort of shake her head confused. Look at. Aww.
So, wait, that's 4 that I just pulled out of her mouth.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have 5 total.
Yeah, because you got the one you got a couple days ago.
Yep.
She was poisoned then too, so.
Okay.
I can change her element every day, so if you want different elemental teeth, let me know.
Okay. Hold on. I'm just writing that down.
What is your passive perception via sight, Akir?
12 or 11. Yeah, 11.
So you wouldn't initially see it. Roll me a perception check.
Cool. 18.
You look around and who's left, and then you spot them. And you know for sure, without a doubt, that group, one of them is Daedalus.
Which group is Daedalus?
One of them, there's a group of 5 people. One of them is Daedalus. The Wiswarian, just like garments and clothing and things like that, even though he's been out of service, still there. Still pretty detectable. And the fact that you see 2 script carvers that abandoned their post gives you a higher inkling.
Well, make a note of that, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Put that in Kira's journal.
Question.
Answer.
In the rules, is there anything that includes agreed upon rules for combat? As in, let's say two groups fight one another with extra agreements, as in no running. If you run, it's considered a loss. Does it enforce agreed upon rules?
It's kind of no holds barred.
Okay. But that's what I was wondering.
What happens on the island stays on the island.
It's Vegas.
Okay. I was just wondering if there was like a thing where both groups, if they agreed to a rule or a victory condition for the fight, it would be enforced.
That's up to the groups themselves if they want to honor that.
Yeah,
Sure.
that's what I was wondering. Is all.
Nobody
All right.
enforces it.
So I just need a reminder about how to spell his name.
Dateless.
Date.
Literally. Give me 1 second.
If not, I can improvise. With Daidless or Laus. Daedalus.
It's DAE
So close. Okay.
DALUS.
I was actually only 2 letters off.
Yeah.
Cool, so Daedalus. I put in, saw him enter into competition. He was flanked by 2 spell scribes.
Yeah, scribe carvers.
Or
Script
scribe
carvers. Script carvers.
Script carvers.
Those are the base players, right?
Yep.
So is he
That's
joining the
good.
competition? Is he joining the competition with just the 3 of them?
You saw 2 script carvers, and he has 2 other people in the group. And himself. So that's 5. He needs to get 1 more.
Go 2 more, because you said minimum 7.
Or 2 more. So, with people being kicked out of their groups, it's not going to be hard. Plus, mercenaries can also be hired, you know.
So while we're back in our inn or our in quotes estate, while we're waiting for the competition, and Perry asks for teeth, I'm going to whisper under my breath, Balaskai. Answer a question if you would. If you remember who Balaskai is. My devil.
You do. Oh, that is right. He appears as if a warbling through space.
Yep, and he appears next to me in my scribing tables. And
Good evening, Ashbringer.
So sorry it's been so long since I've contacted you. We have been preoccupied with an attack on Sorek and getting here.
I've heard of this unpleasantness. It is unfortunate.
One of my companions has an affiliation for teeth. I was wondering if it is possible for you, if it would use up one of our bargains, to have you supply her with some of the more vicious teeth from your homeland.
My bargain is with your group that was at the present at the time.
That is true.
If you wish to have me supply you with teeth of certain types, I can certainly get them, potentially. But
the thing about that group is that many of them are not here now. Holson is MIA for now. Francis stayed behind. Galen is here. Belos is gone. But you helped her. What you could anyway.
Magic was quite strong, but they sent her somewhere where she had the largest portion and the chance to escape, given the circumstances.
Unfortunately, from what Galen told us, she did not make it. Might be back home.
I am sorry.
That said, I'm going to send a message to Galen, who might be somewhere in the house. Galen, if you would.
Huh?
My room.
Alright. And I will go to Mickey's room.
As you enter the room, you see me and the devil there.
Oh, fuck.
Galen, you remember him? Balasaka?
This guy.
So,
First off,
Glory unto you, Ebon Sentinel.
First things first, and I rolled the scroll and I hand it to you, Galen. First, level 1 cure wounds. It will be useful with our limited magic.
it will be useful.
And secondly, I was wondering if you could make a request of our friend here.
Oh boy, alright.
Remember, the deal is already made. All we need to do is utilize it.
Okay.
Francis used his deal already to find Silky's missing skin.
No, it was for the poison. It was for the sickness that will eventually be used when we can lock down the guy.
Right. So Francis used his.
Yep.
A couple of our companions are in need of things, but I cannot ask because the deal was to aid me and my allies. I was thinking he could help our Tooth Fairy gain a plethora of interesting things from the hells.
Oh shit.
But I cannot ask that. You, however, could. Unless you have another need. Anything you want him to scout for you, find for you.
I can do many tasks.
Galen gets a very serious look on his face.
Again, remember the dealer's already paid. You lose nothing.
I can look upon your enemies, gather things,
Or
make
your allies.
contacts.
I need to know about my daughter.
Do you want me here for this? That sounds pretty serious.
What in particular are you asking?
I trust you again. You're coming along on this journey, I hope.
Of course. The way you and your lot told me, I'll do anything for the lot, for you.
Same here.
Alright, let's hear your terms.
I will preface this. The more specific you can be, the more within the realm of my abilities I can work with.
Alright.
I for not want to cheat you out of something you actually wanted.
I need to know as much information as possible about my daughter, who was brought back to life by the man who made me kill her.
As much as possible.
As much as possible.
Again, he's going to need some information. Where? Who?
Jakardi hire with a lord named Kench. Markham Kench. My daughter's name was Jessamine.
I can do this quickly for you.
Jessamine Morrow.
Now, Galen, I have to ask because last time it didn't go so well. Because when we asked him to spy on the captain for us, he perma-killed 2 of his demons, or 2 of his devil scouts. Does this man hold any such abilities?
I wouldn't want to get caught by Kench.
Discretion.
He is a ruthless vampire lord. He has taken over so much of the Empire. He holds all the power. He is a monster.
I am aware of Kench.
You know of Kench?
Yes.
There's a small world.
I am aware of them. I do not have business with them. But if your daughter is on the list of the damned, I can get this information to you quickly. If not, it will take some time. Do you want me to spare you any details?
No.
Be forewarned.
Wait, what?
Be forewarned.
Okay.
What you seek might bring you much more pain than solace.
I'm ready for that.
The terms have been set. The deal has been struck. I will see you soon.
Note that soon we'll be going to that isle for our trials. You might not be able to contact us there. If we're gone, you can find us here afterwards. Or, you know how to find us. I don't know, why am I telling you?
Good to see. They bow and then they step into a warble of distortioned space.
I look at my wrist. Does another one of the lines get crossed off?
Yep.
Okay, 2 out of 3 used.
Gallon takes a fucking seat.
Akira will recover his the markings on his wrist and look to him. That was not what I was expecting when I brought the devil into this.
I had to take that opportunity.
It's a fair one and a good use. But the question I have now is, you want to learn about your daughter, but you said she was dead already. That she was killed.
Kench brought her back to life for some reason and has been raising her as his own. I was told this in the prison. And he pulls out the photo.
Kiro will reach to look at it.
And so this bastard is also in daylight.
I am reminded of a tale I heard of others who, when slighted, will get the greatest revenge by not only stealing their lives, but stealing their legacy as well.
But he doesn't alive.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
He doesn't know that I'm alive. He did for some other reason. The only reason I know about this is because of very, very well-informed people.
So as Akira looks at the picture, what does your daughter look like?
Fuck it. Hey, Lycan, you want to come up with something real quick?
In this iteration of your daughter, there is it's a black and white photo, so she is pale in comparison. She is wearing a very nice, regal, high collar dress. Very like Duchess or lady. Victorian age. Wearing what seems to be...
Didn't she have scars around her neck?
Yeah, she has a little bit of scarring on the neck going all the way around from what it looks like. Her hair is deep raven. Only because of how dark her hair is comparatively to the rest of her features, as well as the dress that she is wearing seems to be of a lighter hue. She is also has, like, a sun hat on.
And
Going arm in arm with Kench.
And Kench is a vampire standing in sunlight.
In direct sunlight.
This might be a long shot because I don't know much about vampires, but maybe he's linked to her now, raising her because he managed to somehow to become a daywalker as long as she's alive. There's some magics that are out of my comprehension. I'm not well versed with necromancy. And he'll hand the photo back.
Yeah. Well, noticeably, just because due to the shock, you didn't notice it before, in her other hand has a doll that kind of looks like your son.
What the fuck? Galen just... He's not okay right now.
Well, Badass guy will do what he can. His information has been good so far. But unfortunately, you use your favor.
I know.
Because it seems to be a running gag with Vaughn from the door.
Hello?
What?
Is now a bad time. I have food.
Oh no, Galen, do you eat while you're upset?
Yeah. He's always upset.
Yes.
All right. I'll bring some up. And then Vaughn goes and gets the food.
So why... I'm assuming you've seen that picture before. Why are you looking at it like you're surprised?
I didn't notice the doll before.
What doll? And Akira will lean over his, to him and look at the doll.
He'll point it in her hand and it'll be... It looks like my son.
Yep, it's a creepy wooden doll.
So I know of a certain monster that is a living doll, but does Akira know of living dolls?
Living doll is usually an item.
It's an item, but there was a monster that was introduced.
Roll me Arcana.
In Van Richtens.
Can I also roll an Arcana?
Sure.
Yay.
Right. I'm actually proficient in Arcana, so that's something for me. 17.
Me too.
Do I want to add my inspiration? Yeah, we're about to... We got a while before I need to use my inspirations. I'll use one on myself.
I also got a 17.
Just in case we need it, 23.
Okay.
With the two of you combined, shape of Brain Blast and the form of a dark road with creepy shit. Yeah, you know about living dolls.
I don't even want to begin to think of that.
Yeah. Ghosts can, possess a lot of things.
Including
My friend's toys is really fucked up, but is also a common one.
Ooh. I'm actually trying to find it. I do remember looking at this monster that was sort of like a living doll, but it carried around a needle, and it purposely did everything it could to try to kill the kid it was given to, Because if it does it, it gains the kid's body, and the kid's soul is put into the doll.
Yeah. It more so would probably be associated with Grim Hollow stuff.
Like-
That's not good. Oh my fuck.
Oh my fuck! Are you okay? What's going on? What did you think of?
Is he a Wesselkun? Or
He
whatever?
probably is.
I hate that.
You're welcome.
I hate it. I hate it. I hate it.
The Kinder.
I think. Hold on. Galen needs to roll something.
Oh my god, you almost just knocked me out of the chair.
Found it. I
Just
found what I'm
knock me
looking
out.
for. Carrion Net is the name of the monster I was thinking of.
Could be either.
Carrion Net, CR1. False object. It looks like an unusual doll. It resembles whatever. Has a silver needle that kills people in Sloth's body with them.
That was a DC 20 for this one. He's having a bit of a panic attack.
So a character casually mentions, maybe it's a living doll, you know? Maybe she needs to...
His breathing just gets erratic. He's just sitting...
Passive inside of 11, I don't know if I noticed.
I think he's freaking out hard enough that you don't have to.
So he stops and looks at you.
Alright then. I got some nice chili made. I was able to find some really good beans, some naan bread. That was really hard to find.
He's just
Oh.
down, like shaking in his chair.
As
What do you have for comfort food?
I'll be right back.
Galen.
Gain a level of stress.
Yeah.
I don't have any spells that can help you.
On
I guess I
emotions,
could-
maybe.
I don't have that. I could catnap you. You want to be passed out for 10 minutes? Will that help?
Anything.
I could phantasmal killer. Give you something to fight.
Yeah.
You can't win.
Oh.
I mean, every time he strikes it could be the wisdom save again or something.
Yeah.
If you want to do like, I don't know, sparring rules with this psychic being.
Galen needs to fight something.
Vaughn will spar you.
Well, he wants to fight something he can hurt and kill, not hold back.
Oh,
He wants to be able to break and then rip apart.
So,
Yeah,
so
so
Lycan, do you think he could duel a phantasmal killer?
It might do worse. It might do more harm than good. Because
can
it's
also-
a nightmare made of his
also
own imagination.
That's true. I could also do Unseen Servant. That's a lot
That
less
has
deadly.
one HP.
Yeah, but he could beat it to death.
Yeah, I think he's just in a state of just general, like bad.
Here, try,
No.
and I'm gonna use I'm gonna action cast Unseen Servant, and make a goofy looking vampire thing. It looks like a Nosferatu from the SpongeBob skit. You're like, here,
Yeah.
huh? What? Wanna fight it? Blah.
One thing, it's also invisible.
My Unseen Servants are visible. We
Yeah, I know.
discovered that.
But it's just like it's funny.
Yeah. Blah
It's
blah.
unseen.
Want to punch it?
Galen wants to tear it in half.
Okay, roll me attack.
Let's see if you can beat its AC, huh? Its AC is 10.
Oh,
It has a str-
I will
It has a-
actually laugh if it's fucking
If he misses somehow.
And then 12 damage.
As you begin to just slam this fucking unseen servant into the wall, creating a dent.
Then in the corner of your eye, you just see Vaughn with a sausage on a stick. I got a blood sausage for you.
Hold on, he's fighting his demons.
I can see
Roll me
that.
another wisdom save.
I just so you know, I can summon a lot of these if you really just want to go to town.
Another wisdom save.
Yeah, with a -1. Yep. It's worse. It's not helping.
What? But oh no, here's another Nosferatu. This time it has glasses.
Hey, you want to hit a guy with glasses, takes the glasses and hits him with them. Oh, you hit a guy with glasses. Touche. No, Vaughn just kind of like hits those a little bit. I'm just gonna leave this right here. You two have your
I don't know, Vaughn. You want to punch some sense into him? Maybe stunning strike.
Starting to turn red.
I can give it a shot.
With the
If
fiery...
If not, then I'll have to put him to sleep because, well, this is not a great mental state to be in.
Alrighty then, Master Morrow, may I?
He is frothing at the mouth. Basically.
Oh, all right. I'll. This is not meant to hurt you. Mayhaps this will help you out, and I will go ahead and strike twice and do stunning strikes. We'll see what I need to do if necessary. Do I roll or do they just kind of hit?
You'd roll.
All
He's
right.
letting you. It's going to be at advantage.
That's going to be 18 on the first one. I think that misses.
So his AC is 18 because he's wearing plate armor and not a shield.
You're...
Oh, okay. So 18. So, not doing damage, but stunning strike. Constitution save of 15.
Constitution save.
He aced that one.
Alright. Second strike. It's an 18 on the dice. Stunning strike.
I mean, even if he doesn't stun you, at least someone
8.
smacking some Ooh. 8.
So you do notice that Vaughn, when he does strike, he kind of like does like a 1-inch punch on specific points, or 1-inch punch on like specific points of the body, and so he kind of like hits a pressure point to get you to stun for a second.
Yeah. Roll me another wisdom save, Gallon.
I like to imagine the first one is literally just a slap to knock him off focus and then just jab.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I think the scariest part of this is that even when you stun him, his ferocity is actually moving him past the stunning strike, where he's like creaking and popping.
Fangs are out now.
What did you roll?
Well, that's a 12.
Oh, I'm going to reaction add a d8 to that.
Oh.
Ooh.
So 16.
Oh, well, I rolled an 8.
Oh. You rolled an 8. Wait.
That makes a 20.
I'm confused about the numbers, but he says it's a 20.
He rolled an 8 on the die, and then he got a 12 total.
And then plus
And the D8 is a 20.
Oh, he rolled. Okay.
Oh, he rolled.
I
Oh,
did.
right.
Yeah, no, I rolled a 4, which would have made which would have made it a 16. But if he rolled in a D8 and but if he rolled his own, then use his if he got an 8.
Yeah. So you're still seething, but you're starting to calm and focus in onto the room.
Yeah, but As Vaughn forces your blood to like stop flowing for a couple seconds, so you can calm, so your heart rate begins to slow down.
Yeah, if he failed one more time, he was about to swing on people.
Akira just sort of walk up and grab you by the shoulders and like push you down when you start coming back to. He says, "Calm down. It's pretty. I understand it's stressful, but right now, this is helping no one. Come on." And I'll just lightly slap his cheek. Calm head saves lives.
He reaches over and grabs the blood sausage and fucking eats.
I've become a bit more accustomed to your not so overcooked meat, so I prepped it just to your liking, as I understand it.
You didn't use humanoid blood, did you?
No. It's the blood sausage is more of a moniker than it actual blood.
Oh, the ones we make actually has actual blood in it. We
It's
fry
not
bread.
supposed to, but I suppose it serves its purpose.
I mean, we fry blood until it hardens and then sit that in sausage.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's different recipes.
like pudding.
Anyway, Galen. And Akira again just lightly tap your shoulders. You're good, yes?
Yeah, I'm good now.
If not, I got one more thing I can do to you.
I actually, if you'll allow me, I've been practicing something.
Well, it depends. Are you gonna punch him?
A different version of what I just did. It's just pressure point therapy
Galen?
to help calm the nerves.
Do whatever you want.
And Akira will step away, let you do that, but while you do that, Akira will pick up the photo that Galen dropped and look it over.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I'm gonna start applying what I've been reading in my books for the medicine training that I still have to roll a whole bunch for. But I'm gonna be trying to apply like pressure point therapy to help him calm down.
All right. Do your medicine, Steve.
Okay. I don't know if I'm proficient or not, so I'm just going to assume that I'm not as of right now.
All right.
I also don't know what you did with your food, but we put it down, so I was eating at it.
Mm-hmm.
No, he ate the food, but it's still a +4. I'm gonna re-roll that. That was much better. That was 16 on the die, so 20 total.
All right. You don't paralyze him or have him make the Poe face. Why, Ayana?
So you feel like different pressure points along the spine, and then like on the side of the shoulders and on the top of the neck, right where the neck meets the head. And different pressure points on your body to help calm you down.
All right.
Mm.
You do feel calmer. The anger is there, but you feel calmer.
As I look at the photo, how hyper realistic does that doll look?
Not super
Really?
hyper realistic.
So it's not a spitting image of a young boy.
It's like Pinocchio.
Oh.
Okay. I'm also. Now I'm not the thief in my family, but I used to be. I'm wondering if I can find any type of like hidden messages or anything in this painting.
It's a legitimate photo.
Is legitimate, or if any like hidden messages on this photo.
Photo.
Roll
It'd
me
be-
investigation. Just like if you, no, not really for hidden messages, but anything
hidden-
that would.
Yeah, anything that's designed to stay hidden is what I'm looking for. Normal, and add a D8 because I'll re-roll that, but I'm gonna add another D8 to it because I'm dumb. I mean, that's better than it was. Plus a D8. 16.
16?
Yes.
You don't see much of anything. You do notice that he is, they are walking together, he is, like, playing with something in his other hand. Could be a watch, it could be something with a long length of chain. Or beads. You're not too sure.
Well, time to get Galen's heart rate back up. Hey, Galen.
God.
Hold on. I got him in. I got him in a spine press. Just hold on a second.
Wrist.
I need you to breathe. If you do,
I breathe.
Right.
I do the breathe.
All right then. All right, then release the breath. All right. How are we feeling? Feeling better?
A little bit.
All right. A little bit is better. A little bit is better. All right. Now, I'm not a doctor, but I would probably recommend not, exasperating whatever caused your episode.
Hey, Galen, we need to exasperate your episode.
Excuse me?
Alright, what?
Is this anything important? I say, pointing at the object in the vampire's other hand.
And what is it?
It seems to be roll investigation with advantage because he's pointing it out.
And I got 2 more d8s or 3 more d8s. I'll use one if I have to.
Oh, he's got it.
I rolled a 22.
Does he got
22?
Take one of your d8s.
Sure. Why not?
He can see it clearer. The D8
is 28.
28.
Oh, 28? Alright.
All right. So you've never seen Kench have this or play with something like this. It seems to be oddly like rosary beads of some type.
He's immune to religion too. Jesus Christ, nothing.
What's that?
You know,
Is there like a plate, a bowl of garlic in that photo too?
Yeah, he's also wearing a cross.
In the corn, or no, in a cup with like the bottle next to it is holy water.
Yeah, and he's also walking on moving water.
I think this is a baited picture. I don't think this is actually real. This is him trying to psych you out, man.
Just trying to stick on. Got bitch.
So I never considered a vampire to be religious.
Have I ever...
With a 28,
Yeah.
whoever took this picture was spotted.
Got it.
As in, there's just like a monochrome of like Kench looking up at the picture.
Like he has his eyes dead on whoever took that picture.
Oh,
He doesn't turn his head.
It wasn't intentional. Like this wasn't like a portrait sitting.
Yeah, I
This
thought it was
like-
a portrait.
Yeah, that's
This
what I
is-
thought too. A portrait
No,
sitting.
this is like a public setting.
So
This
the
is a spy setting.
Yeah.
So who died taking this picture?
I don't know. Someone did.
I don't know. I've noticed that before. Didn't ask.
Maybe we should have someone professional look at this sometime.
That rosary.
You're gonna ask a question about the rosary?
Yeah. Have I... Before?
You haven't seen that thing before.
Okay.
It's not something that your wife had or anything. It's
was
something new.
So this wasn't a portrait setting.
This-
He was spying. Someone spying.
Hey.
So not only is the vampire's photograph.
With a 28, with
I'll be
that
honest.
28, I will allow you to do a nature check.
I'll be honest.
Oh my god,
I
there is
asked-
garlic somewhere in the picture.
Oh my god!
I'll be honest. I really love that Akira has the ability just to push you over the edge of getting what you need to get every time.
It's a 19 on nature.
Do you have another?
Uh, Yeah, I got 2 more, and then I have to take a short rest to get more, but it's whatever. Damn it! It was almost great, but it's only a 2, so 21.
Well, the 20 is what he needed. It looks to be stone. Stone beads. Just the texture as you're like full on like eyeball to the picture.
Just like a SpongeBob, like eyeball in the picture.
Galen. And I take out the monocle I was using to inscribe the scrolls and give it to you,
Oh,
so you can
that's
zoom
so-
in.
It seems to be a stone rosary.
Okay.
Precious stone or just run of the mill stone?
It looks like it is not binary. It looks like rough stone.
Hey, Lycan.
Yep.
What are the capabilities of my gold rank pendant?
You're able to talk to other Gold Ring members.
Where in the world?
Within a certain distance.
Would I be able to talk to people in Austral?
Not with the pendant, but there is a sending system for most post offices.
Also, here.
Alright. Then I need to talk to, Justice. Right?
Here- Here's-
Virtue?
Virtue.
Akira Psionics lets you send a message while he's casting the spell.
Oh. Hey, Kier.
Yes.
I need to
And-
send a message to Virtue.
All right, I'll do the same thing I did with Holston with you. And
Yes.
psionic- I do the
Yeah,
psionic
fucking.
link, and then I cast
get-
the spell. All right, spell's all yours.
You use him like a switchboard, you just plug something into his ear.
Gala, I need your finger. Just there you go.
Hold on, wrong receiver.
Alright, I say photo of Kench. In hand, stone rosary.
Limestone.
Yeah. What can you tell me about it?
Unknown. Person died. Whom took a picture.
I mean, yes, we knew that part.
Yeah.
No duh.
Yeah.
No one in inner circle. Or knowledge.
Alright, well, at least we know that no one else knows. And that they at least...
I assume this is the only picture like this out there, and we are the only ones who looked at it this closely. Now we just gotta wait for our lovely devil friend to return, and he can tell you whatever he finds out.
Yeah, like, we need to prepare for that.
Oh, yeah.
It's a
Vaughn,
warble of space-time.
And,
Oh yeah,
all
Vaughn.
right,
I hope you don't mind. We work with devils. Anyway, here he is.
Oh my god. Drops that shit on you. Whoever
Well,
does.
Galen
now.
is his silver manacles on himself. He in preparation.
Yeah, so while he returns, Akira will just step back behind Gal and let him take the lead and step next to Vaughn. And tell Vaughn the story behind the devil and how he's helping us. How we made a deal with him to help Belos, and in return, we ask him for favors to bolster his reputation.
Oh, that's understandable. Concerning, but understandable, I guess.
We did what we had to do to save one of our friends.
Oh, I'm not judging. I can understand the reasoning. Would it
And no
be
souls
my
in the exchange.
I mean, hey, as long as no one gets... Someone did get hurt, though.
Yes. Someone did get hurt, and we have a massive plague boiling for a pirate lord we hate.
I have
I'm going-
some news. I don't have all, but it is a sizable amount.
Ignore what you just said. Oh, hi.
Hello.
The new person in the group, he's not a part of the deal.
I am aware.
Vaughn, let's give him some privacy.
Yes, the food's on the... Oh, it's already gone. I'll get you more.
Get something spicy for a friend here. You said you had
Spicy.
chili.
Yeah. I'll make it spicier.
And Vaughn and Akira will leave so Galen can get his news uninterrupted.
Miss Tomorrow,
What do you know?
Your daughter does live. In a sense. Her memories seem to be not altered, but filled in because there was nothing to truly fill it with when they came back. So whatever truth has been told to them is what the truth they believe.
Does she still know I'm her father?
She does not know of you. For all intents and purposes, Lord Kench is our father. And her previous father died. Coward's death.
Oh. That's not good. He's just... What else?
From all things were said and was overheard and told to me in what seems to be short hours for you, short moments. It was also told that you went mad and took her family from her. She was the only one that could be saved.
Was petty.
Man, he's not okay.
So point of clarification about work, because I'm invested.
trying to process this too.
So, Galen is represented as two people, i.e., her previous father died a coward's death, and the butcher is the one that took her family from her?
Same person.
Same person. Okay.
Yeah, and he just said that he took the coward's death, possibly out of guilt, but possibly as a means of, oh, I killed your family.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay, just
Like murder
clarification.
suicide.
Okay, yeah.
He has been revived, and though his adopted daughter of sorts. Not so much considered daughter, more of a ward. It also seems that she will be the next queen, his next bride.
Oh, of course. Of fucking course. Not a daughter!
He's not a dad, he's a daddy.
More like that.
What happened?
Joanna?
That's what I'm thinking too.
Joanna?
I'm thinking, yeah.
He is planning
He has
to marry
been
his daughter.
Yeah,
He what?
plans
He
to
wants to
marry
marry
your
your
daughter.
He's grooming your daughter!
Hold on.
Fair? Yep, no it.
It's at disadvantage. It's
Yep.
just it added stress.
100%.
Hey, like,
Yeah,
what's
but you're-
max stress points?
Huh?
What's max stress points? Because that just happened.
6 is the max stress points you can have.
He has 6.
Okay.
This man has never been this stressed in his life.
Just so you know, that room is yours now, so anything you break into, you have to pay.
Fine with
I
that.
don't give a shit! I don't give a fuck!
That is minus 6.
So that's a 9.
That's a 9.
You're not okay.
He's not okay.
You're not okay.
And I need to now make a strength check.
So how does our lovely devil friend react to Galen losing his mind?
He warned him.
Devil's
He,
just like,
he just like takes 2 steps back.
I fucking warned you, pal.
16?
No, actually it's 10, because thankfully the stress.
Yeah, but even still, 16 would not break those cuffs.
Yeah.
I can break these cuffs.
You can't. And from what I know, she also gained abilities and has a realm of her own.
What? What? What do you mean, realm of her own?
She was given power and was given a realm to play
What is
and
she?
rule over.
Physical?
What is she now?
Human at sorts, but not the same.
What kind of
Manipulation, animation. She is a weaver of strings and thought.
Oh my god, wait. Hey, Lycan.
Yep.
Are those abilities sounding familiar? Maybe compared to a certain vampire who happened to change Galen?
No.
Okay.
It's different. For sure. Because the certain vampire that changed Galen did it with a charm. What this person is saying is she's able to manipulate and animate objects and basically uses marionette strings.
I don't
magically.
Ooh, I really hate that.
I have yet to figure out the name of this realm, but it is a distortion near one of the cities of the Jakarian Empire. Pocket realm, as it were.
Galen is so not okay. He's just gritting his teeth as hard as he can.
Your gums are starting to bleed.
He's just trying not to lash out.
Mm-hmm. I can also, due to the necessary requirements, tell you of her position, where she is at times, because it is all possible information. So, you chose your words very carefully.
That is amazing.
She has a companion as well. A boy. That lives in a doll. Ever close.
Galen throws up. Galen throws up.
Gross. Mortal bile. You said that you wanted all pertinent information.
I do. Keep going.
Are you sure you
love
can
the
handle
pain.
it?
Yes.
Even if you weren't, I would still go, for the deal has been struck.
Great.
She has also people taking care of her at all times. Some of them are human populace. Some of them are just guardians that perch, watching the girl ever closely. Whatever her mind is, it's more innocent than most. Not childlike, but fragile and spider outwards, in almost wonder and disassociation of reality.
Man, Galen is not okay.
This is all the information I have for you at this moment. I will report back later with more sufficient details. The wedding is within 2 years. Not an exact date.
And now Galen has been given a timetable. Oh boy.
That's what you get.
Oh,
I mean, you're always on a timetable, but now you're aware of it.
Yeah.
So, after a while, there's a knock.
oh my god.
You're going to need a mop. And possibly alcohol.
The strongest.
Or Ashbringer, sorry. That was player. Ashbringer, go ahead, feed our guest, and there's some more food for Master Mario. I'm gonna go get the alcohol.
I'll take whatever food you were carrying.
Yeah,
Open the
no,
door.
it's just more of the same food, but the chili. There's one bowl that has the radiation.
Yep, I open the door. I hand it to our devil friend. I had the chili to our devil friend.
Delicious.
Oh, he's pretty.
Why is it-
us.
Why is it called chili when it's spicy?
Because it's made out of chili peppers, and chili peppers are from a place called Chile.
I know not of this place.
Neither do I, but I just know what I read.
The fourth wall. How did you do that with your face?
Break it before it falls on.
Hey, Akira referenced Rome before, so you know.
Hold on 1 second. Let me roll something real quick because I've just been saying I've been making food. Let me roll for that.
I should take this and take my leave.
22 on that dish.
22.
Delicious. A little less spice than I would want, but still very delicious.
This thing
let's
needs
go
to be glowing. What the fuck?
No, the thing is, he's not fire resistant like the spy. He's fire immune.
Oh, so I need to make this thing radioactive spicy. Got it.
Yeah, it needs to hurt.
This bitch needs to be crimson.
This bitch needs to be magma.
And also need water to actually swallow.
Vaughn didn't know. He'll know for next time.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna have to get some specialty peppers for that.
If you have any magic to repair one's psyche and strengthen one's heart, I suggest you do so for Master Mario.
Well, right. And I cast Enhanced Ability on you to give you advantage on whatever checks.
Wisdom.
Yeah, it's only checks, though, sadly. So, yeah. I'm not good at saves. I don't have anything to help with saves. One more Bardic Inspiration, I guess.
I will see you again, Mr. Mario. And he, steps in.
We'll call on you again. We have one more bargain to make.
Yeah. And, he steps in, and then you only see the hand come back out, reach for some crackers, and just take the crackers. And then just disappear altogether.
I'm here. I have some alcohol and some towels.
He said he wanted the chili to have more spice.
More spice?
You have to remember that he is from a land of literal fire. Where they probably bathe in magma. They basically
not just fire, hellfire.
Yeah. So if you make it hot enough to where it burns through wooden bowls, and when you need to use a metal one, that will be hot enough.
I mean, I only know of a few ingredients that could maybe do that, but they need other reagents. If I come across it, maybe. Want to disappoint a guest.
Yeah, well, he loved the way it tasted. It did not have enough spice.
Oh, there's at least that.
Hey, at least it wasn't.
Gallon, Akira will say as he snatches the alcohol bottle from you and hands it to you, Gallon. Now, here's the thing. Not too much. We need to leave tomorrow.
Are you going to be well enough to compete tomorrow?
Break heads.
Well, you got 2 days. This is the end of the first day.
Oh, I figured this is the second day.
Yeah. No.
I need to hit some shit. And he just takes a swig of alcohol for
He
the
just
first time.
Flicks off the cap.
Oh, okay. Okay, you know what? Vaughn, take him to that fighting ring you found. That'd be good for him.
Not to be rude, but they are frowned upon killing.
He's not gonna kill. Really need. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna message Cheyenne or Cayenne. I'm gonna message Cayenne. Hey, Cayenne. Gallon needs to bust someone's head. You want to join him in a fighting ring?
What? You want me to join you? With
Yeah,
Hold
Galen
up.
needs to. Galen needs
Jerry and put yourself over there?
No, he's
Galen
in
needs to
here.
relieve. Galen needs to relieve stress. So, and you like to fight. You seem like the type who likes to fight. I've seen you. Would you be eager to encourage him?
Now, normally I take offense to people meddling my brains like this. You ask a lady, but I'm gonna let this slide once because you're paying me.
I'm paying you a lot.
Yeah,
So, yes.
exactly. That's why I'm letting this slide, mister.
So, yes or no on helping Galen relieve stress through the fight?
Yeah, fuck it.
Okay, I'll turn to Galen. Cheyenne will meet you downstairs and she'll escort you to the fighting ring.
It's Cayenne, you motherfucker!
You can sense it.
She can sense it.
It's Cayenne! No, like literally, you hear her scream. It's Cayenne, you motherfucker!
Muffled by Perry at the last second.
You get librarian shushed from down the hall.
Yeah, no. Vaughn, it's nothing against you, Last Tomorrow, but I just saw you a moment ago. I might as well go with you just to make sure things don't progress too far, if you don't mind.
All right, Galen, you can trust Cayenne. You can trust Cayenne in the fight. She will not stop you from busting heads. Just don't kill anyone.
I won't.
People sign there to beat and be beaten on. So you're good. And Akira will pat your shoulder. Go get him, Tiger.
Follow me, Nest, tomorrow.
And Galen just looks at Akira for a second, just... We were right about the doll.
Oh, good. Fuck. I cast Presidentation on this stuff that I need to mop up.
It's soppy. It'll take a couple of them.
Yep.
Wait, is Emma still on?
There's weirdly blood in it.
And Pam,
Yeah.
you want to tag along?
Who wants to go to this fight?
I think there might be an increased chance of teeth in this endeavor.
Yeah, Galen is not going to hold back. He won't kill, but he's going for it.
You won't have to fight.
Thanks.
Yeah, I could probably build what I need to build in a day. Alright, let's go!
Alright, come, hop on, man.
Right.
You know, it's
And that's where we're gonna end for the night.
All right. Well,
I'm sorry, buddy.
honestly, I didn't expect any of that when I called the devil.
Get riggedy wrecked, son.
I was just thinking, hey, devil might have interesting teeth. And now look at this.
Alright. Quick question, like,
No answers.
what did I need for the training on medicine? Via reading a book?
You needed 2 and 1 whiz.
For the recording's sake, see you guys next week when we might actually start the tournament because we still need to finish Holson being trapped in the library.
Yep.
So,
For sure, you'll guys, like, next week, we'll get a map of your drop zone.
All right, so we're almost there. We've been building up to it for 4 sessions. We're almost there.
Yeah.